So, last time,
You
our party
Died.
did in fact find the underground, or at least one of the underground bases of the new empire. And upon discovering, they discovered a
mean
few
the New
more things.
Republic?
I'm sorry, the New Republic. I was looking at my notes, and there's a different thing in there.
Forehead.
I should put those notes away before I
Hashtag
start
Star
reading something
Wars.
else that you guys don't know about. So you
And
did
then
in
the
fact.
white dragon. Oh,
Oh wait. Oh, that's next session. Wait. No, so you guys did in fact find an underground base of the New Republic, discovering a rather large and surprisingly well kept tavern. Discovering yourselves through some drugs, a little bit, and eventually made your way to the apparently infamous fighting pit, where you bombastically and courageously charged directly in, claiming you were ready for a fight. Where your companion Menon boldly proclaimed, "Guess I'll die then." That is something she said.
It is.
Are you serious?
Yes, she did say
Yeah.
that before the fight.
to be fair, I believe she said that right before every encounter we've had.
Yeah,
Oh.
Well, this time, she was right. In the midst of the fight, things got intense. One assassin went down. One of your primary damage dealers went down. Your bard went down. And with a flurry of blows and the slice of one knife, Menon's life was ended. However, the party did finish the fight and won, technically, to the crowd's amazement and overjoyment of the spectacle that they had just witnessed. Probably one of the best fights in this pit in a while. As when you entered, you did immediately see Jesse leave the Discord. As when you entered, what you saw was just two guys kind of going at it.
My Discord's fucking up.
How so?
I'll send you a snap.
Are you
Like,
are you not gonna be good?
Blake,
What?
take one of your
Check your
headsets off and
snaps.
listen.
Right. I'll finish the intro real quick and I'll check your snap and we'll figure this out. But so you guys completed the fight. You were given your reward
fucked
money. You're given
my
your
whole
reward
computer's
money.
crashing. I gotta restart.
Okay. Well, that's okay. Because
I'm done. Fuck it.
What's he doing? Oh, holy shit! Yeah, his Discord is like really
I'm
fucking
fucking
wonky. His monitor is just like a flashing mess. Okay, so he'll be restarting. But you guys completed the fight,
Sounds
received
like
your
Windows.
reward money. Threatened Eddie, the sort of ringleader for the fighting pit.
A few times.
Like a few times, and threatened your way into having a meeting with the Queen of Thieves herself that night. Sam carried Menon's corpse back to the room that you had rented out for a couple of days, and we ended off with Sam in the room alone with Menon, and the rest of you sitting outside the room, taking a breather and figuring out what to do. And for the start of the session, it's all right that Jesse has to restart because, Eden, I'm going to take you to Secret Secrets.
Okay.
Mena's body starts decomposing at a rate unknown to man.
So, Menon,
Hmm.
after your death, which you remember quite clearly, there's...
I was
And-
unconscious.
No, you remember quite clearly exactly what happened. There's
Fair enough.
an icy chill throughout your entire body, sending shivers down your spine and making you feel more cold than you thought possible. Cold enough that you wish for death. But you're already dead, and you know this. Eventually ahead, it feels as if you're racing through the sky at blinding speeds, and you see a light ahead of you, and all at once, you're thrust into it, and the cold dissipates. And in front of you, a large golden gate. It swings open very slowly, with little to no sound. And as it opens, as if shifting in from nothingness, you see Malil, with his slender, toned body, his shoulder-length hair, and the warmest smile you've ever seen. He says to you, Welcome home, Menon. And behind him, more figures begin to appear. Your friends, your family you didn't even know. Some people you don't recognize, and slowly as you analyze each face, you recognize that's my mother, that's my father, that's my grandfather, that's my grandmother, and one by one, information floods into your head about who is who and what they did in life and what you could have done in life, and it's a little overwhelming, but Malil's calming smile allows it to sink in, and very slowly, as if from nowhere all around you, a violin begins to play, and you feel at peace. As Menon, as you begin to cry and wonderment at what's in front of you, Malil steps forward and wipes one tear from your cheek with his hand, incredibly softly. He says, "Everything will be okay now. Well done." And he gestures for you to turn around to the gate. You begin to walk forward to who you now know is your mother and father. Beautiful, a beautiful couple, a strong couple. Your mother looks just like you. You have your father's nose. All of this, you just know. And as you walk forward, you have strange thoughts, all premonitions even. You have a feeling you know what's happening back on the material plane. Just flashes of Sam carrying your body and your friends sitting outside the room where you lay. And you feel a connection still, ever so slight, to your violin in the material plane, to Sam, to Zelfer, to Percival, to Six, and to the tavern. But you walk forward, greeting your parents, and that's where we're going to leave off with Menon.
Up top, I could.
Kids Bop! Did I do it?
So hold it.
Yes.
Hold it. If theoretically, Jason came down and went to that Kids Bop concert, you would have to go. You could not miss opportunity to see him.
You're not wrong.
It's an interesting kind of
He can see him after the concert.
That's
There you
true.
go.
Yeah.
Can't chat during a
Anyway,
concert.
Eden, if you need to mute your mic for a minute, it's okay.
I have some Iron Horse armor I can loan you.
I would appreciate
Are
it.
you guys playing Minecraft right now?
No.
Only during the time that you were gone.
Okay, fine. Do you want to not for the rest of the session? Because we are going to now return to the tavern, where
Percy's cock is on the table.
well, I don't know what table, some random table. You guys, Percy, Zelfer, and Six sit outside alone. Nobody else is on the second floor of the tavern right now. You sit outside alone on the second story, or floor, I suppose, of this tavern. And you can't hear it, but Sam is quietly, very quietly, crying to himself inside
Is it
with,
raining?
with Menon's body.
Okay.
And this is where I'm going to bring you guys back. And assuming you've seen the intro screen.
I have. It was on the screen
Right.
during the intro.
So I'll bring
I
you
was
guys
looking
back
at it.
now. And here we are. So, what are you guys doing?
I am gonna get up.
Get in your car. Get in your really
Rev
fast
his
car.
I'm
Zelfer
gonna
stands up.
nod. I'm gonna nod and go, man, I have a small penis.
Holden, you're loud. Or you're live.
Thanks. I'm also loud
I
in
said
general.
loud because the truck was loud.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Thanks, Eden. I'm gonna walk away a little bit, like far enough away, kind of out of sight. Is there a place I can go that's out of sight?
Within the tavern itself, you could try to find
Yeah.
another room. There are several more doors next to you.
I I'm just gonna go pretty far away so they can't hear me.
That's fine.
I'm gonna sit down and close my eyes, bow my head, and start saying Dendar in my head.
Okay. I'm going to, let's see, we'll say, do you want to remain in the second story where they can see you, or are you going to head downstairs?
I would go downstairs.
Okay, you're going to head to...
out of sight of the party. That's what I'm aiming for.
Okay, yeah. So you head downstairs to the corner table you guys had occupied once before the battle, and you bow your head. You guys watch as Zelfrid just kind of walks off on his own. Percy, Six, is there anything?
No.
Nope. Six sits with his back up against the wall.
That's fair. Sam, anything?
I'll summon my armor and start like wrapping Menon's body.
In...
I don't know.
My own flesh.
Curtains, a rug,
She still has the leopard rug.
and the leopard rug.
All right, you start wrapping her in a fine leopard skin rug. It's not great, but it kind of works, yeah. She's covered. A bit more elegant than the sort of bloody mess. Okay. Then I suppose, sorry guys, I'll be in Secrets for another minute.
Let's go!
Okay. You start to quietly in your head, Dendar, 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 repeatedly, almost becomes chant-like, and you kind of slowly feel the ambience of the room, the few patrons in here, the clattering of a few tankards. It all starts to sort of fade away, and before you know it, you're left alone in your head and your thoughts, and you find yourself once again in that dark, eerie place with eyes, glowing eyes, peering at you.
Miss Dendar,
Yes.
I require Dusty one more time.
What for?
I'm gonna go get out of my deal.
With the Sphinx.
Correct. I'm gonna go get out of it.
Is that really what you want?
I would like to get out of my deal. Correct.
This has nothing to do with your friend.
I mean, it does, but that does not mean I have not. Does not mean I don't want to get out of my deal.
Oh, I wouldn't concern yourself. I have my own deal for you. I've been
Well,
waiting.
What's the deal?
You have yet to prove your loyalty, and I am willing to meet you halfway. If you will complete some errands for me, I might pull some strings.
What strings?
I have ways of contacting Malil and getting what I want. That is where her soul lies right now. He is very vain. I can manipulate him.
All right. What is the errand?
And you see now, all you see in this dark place in your head is these massive snake-like glowing eyes in front of you, and underneath them, about 10 feet underneath them now, you see the whites of teeth curling into a large grin several times the length of your own body. And Dendar says, "Cause as much suffering, chaos, and unrest as Menon could have caused happiness in her life. A simple deal. You may do whatever you see fit."
All right. Then let me free.
Oh, you're free whenever you'd like.
Then I wake up.
Yeah, you just open your eyes and it's all gone.
I walk up to 6.
Okay. After just a couple of minutes, 6, Percy, you see Zelfer walking back up the stairs, and he approaches you guys.
Mr. Six.
Zelfer.
Are you prepared to get Menin back?
Six stands up.
All right. Percy?
How?
Chaos! I made a deal. Let's go get Menin back.
Let's
Kind
go.
of cracks his knuckles. I walk over and knock on the door.
Sam, there's a knock.
Mr. Sam.
Enter.
I open the door, I look at him. I'm not entering it. Mr. Sam.
And you do
I made a
see
deal.
Menon wrapped up in the rug.
I made a deal, Mr. Sam.
What did you do?
I'm getting Menin back. Do you care to help?
How?
Chaos!
Sam would look down and then at Menon and say that he can't condone or be a part of it as much as he wants Menon back.
Suit yourself. I'm gonna go cause some chaos. On disruption. I walk downstairs.
Okay.
I follow very closely.
Percy.
I'll follow.
Okay.
I'm gonna get to right here.
Sam also can't help with 1 HP.
I'm sorry.
Fair
So
enough.
right where?
Right here.
Oh, okay. The bottom of the stairs. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Go ahead. You guys can move your
Um,
tokens. We're in RP. This is fine. So you
Are we
two
in
are-
RP? Can we move our tokens?
Yeah. Yeah. You guys are right behind him.
He kind of stretches a little bit. Mr. Six, are you ready?
Yeah.
Mr.
Yeah.
Percy?
I
are we
have a
doing?
bad feeling about what you're about to do, and I think
You
I know
should.
exactly what it is.
Excuse me, everyone!
And the muffled chatter of several conversations at the bar and the couple of tables kind of dies
Hey,
down
am
a
I in
little bit.
range for what I think he's about to do?
Possibly.
I would like to ready my reaction of absorb elements.
Okay.
And
And Sam,
everyone's
you hear
looking
this
at
from
me?
downstairs. You hear Zelfa
Yep, hang on.
yell. Yeah.
Everyone's looking at me. I kind of
Yep. Everybody kind of like quiets down and looks over at you as you rev your engine.
Jesus.
Long live!
That's me.
I kind of stand up, stretch a little bit more. Long live Denda! And I'm catching Scorching Ray.
That's not what I thought you'd do.
This one, I'm gonna mark him. This guy,
Okay.
this guy, and then this guy. That's the first roll.
Okay.
Second,
Yep.
third.
Okay. They're all caught off guard. Hold on. Give me one moment here.
Isn't that
I'm
like
gonna
an
roll some
ambush or
basic
whatever?
stats real quick. Okay.
I suddenly like where this is going.
Okay.
What's more chaotic than walking into a tavern and killing people?
Okay.
Wait, hold up. After hearing Zelfer's voice, but just to listen to everyone,
Uh-huh.
he just sighs, then gets up and just stands in the doorway with a tunnel fighter active.
Understood. Okay, so long live Dendar, he screams, and he lifts up his hand, and doof, 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 3 scorching rays exit his palm, and all 3 3 guys just at the table ahead, one falls completely on the ground. The 2 others kind of take the hits and stand up. What the hell? You can hear the few. There are a few people in the bar who are. There's only 1, 2. Other than the guy who you just killed, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that you can see. Other than the bartender, who immediately seems to be getting ready to escape. He's just immediately looking for an exit.
Wait, he fucking died?
One did.
Yikes.
And I guess I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative.
First,
Hell
gonna
yeah.
grin and say, "Are we doing this?"
He's gonna nod.
Okay.
Those are really bad initiative rolls.
Yep.
And,
Shit. Okay. Let me just.
Boom, Percy!
Nice.
Finally, a good fucking roll.
Okay. That's
If it's a crit, that should mean that he automatically goes first.
Wait a
That
minute.
should be 27 then.
And then What?
Apparently-
Sixes needs to be higher.
Yeah, it should be. Apparently, I didn't have my bonus in there.
Since I
Yeah,
crit, I
initiative
don't think it added my
isn't
bonus.
automatic. It's not automatic.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's
weird.
not. It wasn't showing up there. Okay.
And then one more. Sorry, I'm still rolling up some impromptu stats here.
That's okay.
Hey, Holden, you didn't even make it an hour in.
No, I thought I had the first hour down. Eden, I'm sorry. You're gonna be out for a minute. I didn't anticipate this.
So if you weren't too
Gee, you
attached to that
fucking
second
think?
character-
You
really
guys
can
fucked
never
up
anticipate
everything.
anything.
Hey, man.
Okay.
Hey, man.
Um,
if this works.
Sam, I'm gonna just in case. Why don't you roll initiative for me? Oh wait, no, you. Wait.
I'm upstairs.
I've been
I need you to
grieving
roll
all
initiative
week.
anyway.
I prepared
Okay,
a
so-
whole new character sheet.
That should be plus
I'm gonna
2.
beat myself.
Okay. Zelfer, what's
This
your?
could still go south.
Since it doesn't add your modifier for some reason, Zelfer, what's your?
initiative bonus?
0.
Okay, so 3 is fine for you. And 6.
So my bonus is 4.
Okay, thank
So
you.
she,
Okay, now give me just one moment as I have a lot to
My
do
bonus
here.
is 7.
Yeah, he got you. You're 27.
Yeah, I have a lot to do here. Give me one sec. I'm sorry.
Eden, I got you.
Any sex.
I got you, man.
Eden's angry.
Something's gonna happen.
Hey, either this is gonna go according to plan, or I've really fucked us.
In Six's mind, I mean, we're not gonna make it worse, right?
That's fair.
Okay. There's that. Okay. I'm like frantically trying to catch up with what you've just made me do.
Look what you made me do.
For real.
You made
Okay.
me do.
That one.
I'm a bad meme.
Oh.
Fuckity fuck. Fuckity fuck fuck.
Fucky, fuck, fuckity, fuck, look at fucky.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, so you've immediately managed to kill one, or at least he's unconscious on the ground. And let me just rearrange the order here to be correct. Fucking Christ. I'm gonna put you, and you, oops, and then you go there. You're gonna go up here. Fuck me. You go there, there, there. Okay. Percival, Zelfer has just
Yeah.
unleashed a scorching ray.
I'm gonna turn to him and go, are we killing or maiming?
I'm gonna. How many words do I have?
You have a brief sentence. You're fine.
Go for the kill.
I had battle
You don't have
music
to
in
tell
here.
me twice. I say pulling out Slisky's blade.
Here we go. Okay.
So who's still alive? Okay, these fucks.
Let me just clear drawings.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Do we?
Okay.
Alright.
Percy, what would you like to do? As it now seems that most, everybody is drawing their weapons.
You know, we did not have a long rest after that fight.
You sure
No.
didn't.
Oh boy.
I don't know how much
Hope
help
nothing
you
bad happens.
have.
Alright. I am going to walk up to this guy
Okay.
and whomp him.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk up with my blade, twirling it in my hand, and go, I don't fucking know what's going on, but I'm enjoying it.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
Wow, that's a lot of damage. What the
Yeah. How do you want to do this?
Can I hit both of them? Will that kill both of them?
You only specified one. I'm sorry.
Okay, damn. I was gonna say, just walk up and just... You know,
Or I can if you'd like.
yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
But after that, I'm gonna look at the other guy and just go, you're next.
Okay, so you walk forward, kind of just spinning your blade, and you're like, I don't know what the hell's going on, but and this guy, as you're spinning your blade and very obviously coming to attack him, he goes, wait, who the fuck, who's Stendarr, what the fuck? What? And then you just woof, woof, twice with your blade across his chest, and he goes, ah! And you can hear the gurgling as you pierced his lungs, and blood is entering his everything, and he spurts to the ground, and he falls down. And the one next to him, you look at him and say, "You're next." And he goes, "What the fuck?" And he prepares for battle.
Oops.
I'm gonna say, just to make it even more badass, you hop up on the table and do so you're within range of him now. Okay. That's gonna bring us to this. Sam, after you hear what is the obvious sound of battle beginning downstairs, after you're pretty sure you know what's fucking going on. You hear a door open just down the hall from you, and the rushing of footsteps.
Oof.
So I do.
Sorry, that was the most inopportune time. Someone knocked on our door.
Oh.
Okay. And as
Did you have time to chat about your Lord and Savior?
Yeah. I love getting rammed by my Jesus-shaped dildo.
you guys
Did you answer, Isaac?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys see, as this is going on, from the upper balcony, two men jump down and land on the table in front of you. Like, one of them says, "Looks like a fight!" And the other goes, "Hell yeah!" And they both draw long blades, prepared to attack.
Does it? I thought it was
6.
just a friendly exchange of blades.
That's gonna be me. I'm gonna go
It's
ahead and
gonna
move.
be me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 20 feet, 5, 6,
420.
8, 40 feet. I guess I'll just move some more. 5, 10,
Okay. You run up to them.
15. Oh, what happened? Okay, that's me.
You're just
Anyone hear
running
me?
back. Okay.
Yeah.
They go deep like a running back.
You would, if you ran in a straight line as you just did, you would suffer 3 opportunity attacks. You'd be running through a bunch of guys.
Or are these all 3 of these? Oh, I thought one of those was our guy. I'm sorry. I will.
Knowing that those are not your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you get ready to start punching. Okay. You guys see as the bartender kind of drops whatever he's doing, enters a door behind him, and disappears. Okay, and then this guy is going to draw a dagger and a short sword, and he kind of seems to be looking scared.
Can I roll to see if Percy sees that?
You see it
Good.
out of the corner of your eye.
Good.
Yeah. And the other, this younger looking dark-skinned man kind of at the bar seems to
Whoa.
kind of look kind of confused and scared, and you see him kind of hop up on the bar and hop behind and kind of crouch back there looking scared. Sam, what are you doing?
Still blocking the door.
Good to know. Okay, you just prepared.
You blocked the door really good.
2. Okay. So these, let's see.
Sam
This
has
one,
1 HP.
seeing you are a spellcaster, Zelfra is going to fire a firebolt at you. Let's see. And I just gotta look up the description for firebolt real quick.
Oop.
Because, as you can imagine, these guys aren't fully fleshed out characters. Okay.
You weren't supposed to go and murder them.
Yeah, that's a 21 to hit.
Never admit that.
I'm gonna take the damage.
Okay, that's going to only be, let's see here. You're going to take 5 fire damage as he raises his hand, and in response to your scorching ray, a bolt of fire launches across the room and hits you in the chest with a singe. And then the other guy here is going to start running at Percival. Or actually, no, wait, there's 6 right in front of him. He's going to start slicing at 6. He only has a dagger, but he's going to make 2 strikes at you.
Copy.
The first going to be a 15.
That is a miss.
The next is a nat 1. And so he starts swinging wildly, and you just the first swing you kind of just move to the right. It's not too hard, dodge out of the way. The second one, he seems scared now. He flips the blade so it's reversed in his hand. He tries to drive it into your throat, which is a really bold move because you just grab his wrist and twist his arm, and he screams out, "Ah, fuck!" And you cause him to drop his dagger.
Yeah.
All right, that
Which
brings
one
us
was the spell? Which one was the spellcaster?
ping.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna scorching ray. And Scorching Ray.
Okay, hit him with all 3 then.
No, he gets.
Oh,
two
I
of
see.
the
I
other
see.
guys.
You marked. Go ahead.
1, 2.
Spellcaster. Jesus Christ, dude, those rolls.
Wait, how did the first one do 4 damage and then the next one do 6 minimum damage?
Because it's 2 dice.
What?
Yeah, it's 2d6 and the second
I got a 1 and a 5.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
You got 21, 23, 23 to hit. What the fuck?
Yep. Hey man, I'm doing hot.
You are.
I
hot
want to
right
bring
now.
Menon back.
You are fucking. You're hot right now, dude. Okay.
Yeah, the party's
Um,
big mad.
Let's see. So that's 9, 13. Okay. So 2 of the Scorching Rays land into the spellcaster, and he kind of falls back onto the table a little bit. And the 3rd is going to land on this guy, who he takes it in the side. It doesn't hit as cleanly. He takes it and just kind of grunts and looks over at you, ready to charge.
I actually put my hand up, and you know that "bring it here" gesture. I do it to him.
All right.
Nice.
You give him the little "bring it on" gesture, and he looks pissed.
I learned that one from 6.
First of all, what are you doing now?
If you were nearby, he would have muttered that. He muttered that.
Yeah.
I learned that one from 6.
6. You're
It's in
a
his How to
keen
Make
guy.
Friends
You can
book.
hear, yeah. You guys can hear him just kind of mutter under his breath. I learned that one from 6.
I smile broadly.
Okay, person.
That's my son.
That's my fish son.
That's my murderer.
I'm gonna look the guy in the eyes and I say, I can either attack you or I can go after the barkeep. What do you choose?
And he kind of he raises his short sword at you and goes, I go get him. Go get him. I don't know who the
Wrong
fuck is
choice, I
Dendar.
say, slamming my sword into him.
Okay.
Wrong choice.
I swear to God, I did not rig this.
1 max damage, 1 crit. Well, how do you want to do this? Or do you want me
Yeah,
to?
wait, your crit damage isn't even set up.
It's
I'm
he's
sorry.
dead.
Damage.
He's very dead. This is one that had more health than the others too. Fuck me.
How did the first one die? What did Percy
The first one, you jump up on the table and slashed him twice across the chest, making like an X pattern, bursting his chest open and blood spurting everywhere. He falls to the ground.
Nice. This one, he's gonna turn around and he's gonna say all that, and the exchange is gonna go wrong choice and just drive it right into his chest.
Okay, you drive it straight through his chest. Actually, it's the first time you drive it through, and he kind of goes and then drops his sword and starts kind of grabbing it. Blood's starting to spurt from his hands as he's trying to desperately and cling to life, pull the blade out, and you're like, nope. And you, with a second push, you push it deep in with the hilt hitting his chest. You push it all the way through him, and with one fell swoop, you kick him down, and he falls to the ground as well, and pull your completely blood-soaked blade out of him. And I need you to make a
Yes.
wisdom saving throw.
Yep. I figured this was coming.
Do well. We need this.
Okay.
You fucker.
Oh wow.
Good
Well,
to know.
hey, there goes all my good rolls for the night.
Yep.
They were nice while they
Thank you
lasted.
for that.
Well, we've lost this fight now.
Well, no, you know that I'm focused on the barkeep.
Very true.
He was
Okay.
my next target.
So these two, this one's going to jump off the table and start running at Zelfer. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's going to use his dash to get right in your face with a long, like, katana-like blade in one hand. He runs forward at you with it.
Like a katana.
It's not quite a katana. This other one in front of you, 6 is going to he's going to jump off of the table and try to grapple you and throw you down. He's going to basically try to tackle you from the top of the table. So you can roll out athletics or acrobatics to try to escape.
RKO out of nowhere.
I will go with athletics or acrobatics.
Yep, either is good.
I am much better at. Nope.
Jesus.
acrobatics. There we go.
Who lives at the airport?
Oh, he nearly tripled your roll. So
Ooh.
yeah,
Nice.
he jumps down from the table, grabbing you by the shoulders and tossing you to the ground.
RKO out of nowhere.
He doesn't have his blade in hand anymore. Well, not his long one. He has his dagger in one hand, but he's kind of grappling you, and he pushes you onto the ground, and you are now prone with him on top.
Sexy kinky.
It's your turn, though.
I always knew Jason was a bottom.
I mean, do we have to choose one?
That was a good answer.
All right. If I am grappled, can I attempt to essentially break the grapple?
Yes, you
on
can.
my turn here? All right, and that's going to be what the same.
Same
acrobatics
two
check?
choices. Yep. Okay.
Eesh.
He's going to
Gosh.
try to fight you on that. Well, he rolled a natural 2, and his modifier isn't quite enough. So as he brings you to the ground, you're not going to cause any damage, but you headbutt him into his forehead as he pushes you
Sweet.
down, and you kind of cause him to be
Okay.
dazed a little bit. He falls back, and you push him, and you get back, and well, he's off of you. You're still technically prone,
Okay,
but you've broken the grapple. You have half your movement
Okay.
left.
copy that.
Broken the green
I
apple.
believe if I look at a thing here,
Or I'm sorry, you have half your movement left if you immediately choose to get back up. I'm sorry, is what I meant.
oh yeah, I do it.
Yeah, you stand back up. Well done. That worked.
Great. And good.
Nice.
Okay, that's your action and your movement.
Nice.
So that's gonna bring us to the barkeep, whom you guys don't know what's going on with.
Casts death. We all die.
Brain hemorrhage.
Oh.
Super brain hemorrhage.
Okay, I'm gonna roll. Yep. Fuck. Okay. And that's gonna bring us to the guy behind the bar who is cowering. And Sam, I believe I know what you're doing. Okay. That's gonna bring us to this one. You kind of push him off. I'll put him back here. This guy right in front of you, 6, is going to attempt to slice at you again with his dagger twice.
Okay.
One is a 17. The other is a 14.
Okay, both of those missed, but I'm going to use a skill point here. Anytime somebody attacks me melee and misses, I can use a point to redirect that attack into an automatic hit onto someone else within my reach. So
That's badass.
he punches the other dude.
Okay.
Or swings, whatever it does.
Which one? The one you just got off of you, or the spellcaster? Both are within your range.
The spellcaster.
Okay, so this guy, he swings his dagger once, and now you're starting to get a feel for his movements. And so he swings it once more, trying to get your chest, just desperately trying to slice you at anywhere. And you grab his wrist again, and you plunge his dagger into the side of the spellcaster next to you. He goes, fuck, I'm sorry! And the other guy goes, what the fuck? Kind of holding his side now. And he's going to roll damage quick. Okay.
That's a good meme.
Oh my god. Okay, that was exactly his health. So,
love
you
it.
grab his hand, and you with his wrist, you drive his own dagger into the next guy, into the spellcaster next to you. And the guy goes, "What the fuck? What the?" And he's kind of grabbing at his side, blood spurting out. He's like, "Man, I'm sorry, fuck!" And you see the spellcaster kind of fall to one knee. You see him, his legs kind of start to shake as he tries to get back up. And with one little elbow, you pop his head back down, and he falls to the ground unconscious.
Yes. All right. That was great.
That was fucking phenomenal. Spellcaster's down.
Holden, what is this?
That is a pool of some strange greenish murky-looking liquid.
Cool.
Ian says this is how murder hobos are born.
Constitution saving throws.
Yeah.
I can't thunder wave.
Session since last murder hobo event 0.
Okay, I will roll that con save. Okay, with that, I'm going to say... That's going to be an 11, so he fails.
So he gets pushed 10 feet back and takes 9 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, he takes 9 damage to start. We'll do that.
So I slam my staff down, and a wave of thunder just boom.
Yep, there's an echo. Because you're in an enclosed underground space, there's an echo of like, poof, and all of your ears start to ring just a little bit. Sam, not yours. You kind of
Sam
hear
sighs
you hear this
again.
large echoing boom, and you're just the door in front of you shakes a little bit, and some dust falls. As you push this guy 10 feet, that's actually going to land him on the board. His back cracks into it, and he falls into the pool. And you see him like, no, fuck. And you see him start to slowly sink in as if it were quicksand.
I learned this one from Mr. Percy, and I flip him off. I should get my middle finger sticking at him.
Percy goes, "That's my boy." Actually, I can almost guarantee he doesn't.
Percy, it is your turn.
Nice, man. Did I fail my save?
Yep.
You sure did.
Good.
Well, here's the thing. We didn't flesh this out. How about you roll one more wisdom save for me, and I will tell you what you want to do. This one,
Thanks.
just bear with me on this. That is just enough. You look over at Zelfer, and the bloodlust, you feel your connection with the blade, and the blood feels good dripping down from the hilt onto your palm and wrist. And you look over at Zelfer, and for a moment you're like, he'd bleed nice. And then you look over at the guy in the quicksand, and you look over at the guy cowering. You just see the top of his head cowering behind the bar. You're like, oh yeah, the barkeep. That'll do. And you're going to start chasing after him.
All right, then I'm going to use. Hold on, fuck. How much?
Increasing proof that Menon was the only thing keeping these fuckers in line.
Hey. I'm doing this
Truth.
for Menon.
All right, I'm gonna go to here,
Uh-huh.
so I'm not provoking any opportunity attacks.
Okay.
And then I am going to teleport behind this guy
Okay.
and Omae-wa-mu him.
I'm going to make some from my notes. Okay. Just put that there. Don't mind that. I just need that for myself.
I don't like that.
Don't worry
I
about
don't
it.
like that one bit.
I just need to...
I like it.
Okay, so you teleport with your shared passage.
What the fuck is with actually hitting shit?
So
Hey, I
you
just-
said behind him, right?
Murder hobos. You roll well when we kill.
6, with your keen senses, you feel Percival running up behind you. You're like, oh, he's about to help me out. And then his presence is gone. You see him behind the bar. And he starts...
He literally,
Yeah.
he holds his blade out in front of this guy. Is he dead?
Yeah, you kill him.
Okay, with his blade out in front as he's cowering, I put my finger out and go, Omae-wa-mu, shindaru.
The guy feels compelled to say, Nani?
6, all you see is a splash of
Nani?
blood onto Percival's chest from beneath the
Alright.
bar.
Beautiful.
You stupid cat.
Okay, this guy's gonna try to make a dex check to get out. Oh, you wasted that bit on what? Oh, you wasted that. Oh no, that's not the bartender, Eden.
Where is she chatting?
In Twitch. That's not the bartender
Oh.
he just attacked. The bartender left. That's not gonna be enough. And so Zelfer, you see is this guy. He was waist deep, and he's very like quicksand, but a little quicker. He's struggling and struggling. He's grabbing at the board above him, and he starts to pull the board down, and then he slips. And you see as he slips into this green mucky liquid type substance in there, and he goes, "No, you motherfucker!" And he slips underneath.
So, hold on, were you expecting that move coming out of me?
Not at all. And that's
haven't
why I
used
love
that
it.
spell at all.
Yep, I love it. Okay, and that's gonna bring us to this other guy on top of the table, who he's technically not on the table anymore. He is kind of Isaac. God damn it. He push him back into the kind of corner of the table, and he feels his back against the table, says "fuck," and he tries to plunge his blade into your chest. 6,
Yes.
with a 22 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Okay, so he goes to plunge his short sword into your chest, and it's a bit longer than the short sword. It doesn't matter. He goes to plunge it into your
long
chest,
sword.
and you're able to dodge out of the way, keeping it from mortally wounding you. But he's gonna get a good slash across your chest or your shoulder, rather. I'm sorry for that is gonna be 8 slashing damage, and then he's going to attempt to cut you again as he pulls the blade back. That is only going to be a 14, however.
Okay.
So as he pulls
8
the
slash.
Yeah, 8 slashing. He tries to pull the blade back against your shoulder again. And this time you're able to more dexterously dodge out of the way, keeping it away from you. That's going to bring us back to you, buddy.
You should probably hit someone this
Hold
turn.
on, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
If anyone
will-
moves within 5 feet of me, they die.
I know.
Are either of the two, the guy on the table or the guy on the side of the table, are either of them injured? And or
The guy that's kind of quote-unquote on the table appears to be injured. It looks like he was recovering from an injury as this fight started. Like
Okay.
he's wrapped and there's
I'll
like
just
dried
go-
blood on his arm.
let's go full flurry of blows on the guy on the ground there.
Okay.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
Ooh.
Oh no. Oh god. Oh my god.
Eden, don't worry, I have a plan. So that's a 12, and that
Roll
one, a
back.
7, and a
That is-
13. None of
Yeah,
those
it
hit, so
is.
you start to kind of you start to fucking oro, and this guy actually, it seems more out of fear than out of skill that he is dodging out of the way, as you're quite practiced in this, and he's kind of like backing away and just dodging all of your attacks.
Crazy. All right.
Yeah. Okay,
That's me.
I'm gonna try to. Oh boy, that'll do it. Okay, Eden, are you here? Eden? Eden. I know she's muted, but I do need Eden.
Fuck.
Hi.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah, I'm here. I'm
Okay. You're ready with your second character, yeah?
Mhm.
Okay. Good to know. Let's see. So, Percival, you hear behind the door next to you what sounds like several footsteps, maybe more. Like several people moving. Sam, I know he's going to be sitting there waiting. This guy that you just threw a flurry of blows at is just going to say, "Fuck this! This is fucked up, man!" And he's going to try to run. You're going to get an opportunity attack on him as he tries to run away from you, 6.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and use this foot and crossing my fingers and
My fingers
roll
are crossed too, Daddy.
Hey, that looks better.
Do you want to know how much health he had?
I do.
He had 7. So as
Yeah.
he starts to back away from you, he goes, "No, fuck this, man. This is fucked up." He kind of trips on the chair behind him, and you take the opportunity to kick him right in the face. The back of his head slams into the corner of the table. There's a spurt of blood as he falls on the ground unconscious.
Ugh. All right, I had to do it.
You did it. Zelfer.
I am gonna.
Holden, you
hold
better get a lot of dice ready for death saves.
I'm gonna start moving my hand. Look at him, and cast Firebolt. Now wait. I am using a luck point
Okay.
to reroll that D20.
Oof.
So, keep the damage as 15, but I'm recasting the spell.
Yep. Another than that one. Okay, that's
Bitch
much better.
me!
Okay, more
And
damage
boom.
and a hit. Okay.
No, it's 15 because it's just the roll. It's just the 20.
No, I know, but I'm saying like if from the first one you had more damage and now
Oh,
you
yeah.
hit. Okay, how do you want to do this?
I want to hit in his. I want to scream, "Ferdenda! Bring him in back!" And I slam it. And I want his mouth to open as the firebolt just and goes down his throat, burning down there as blood drips out.
That is what happens. He falls to the ground in a
Yikes.
heaping mess of flame.
Yikes on
Okay.
bikes.
You guys are not technically out of initiative.
All right.
But let me
I
get,
would
let
like
me
to
get one
move
thing real quick.
towards-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Yeah, you.
I promise that my next character is not this murder hobo.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
She's more murder hobo than Bennett, but not by much.
Okay, so you move. Percival, what are you doing?
I am waiting at the door.
You wait at the door. Are you like? Do
I summon my other blade.
you have? Okay, so you're waiting aggressively at the door.
Yes. I'm still enraged.
Okay.
Actually, let me
Yeah,
roll
I
my
think
save.
you get a wisdom save at the end of each turn for this. So go ahead. It's not enough.
Nope.
You are
Alright,
still
then I do
ready
exactly
to
what I
fucking
said.
kill. 6.
I
What are
hear
you
the
doing?
footsteps, and that takes over my senses, and
Yep.
here I am.
Yep.
Where are the footsteps coming from?
You see Percival. You don't hear the footsteps yourself, but you see Percival
Okay.
kind of readying himself at this door over here. I'm pinging.
All right, I will move over in that direction just to kind of be some backup.
Okay.
So I'll stop about there.
Vaults the fucking bar.
Yeah.
Don't get too close, bud.
Okay.
Yeah. You see Percival. I mean, it'd be plain enough to see that he is in a blind rage.
Okay. Then maybe I'll just,
As you start to
yeah,
approach, he
I'll
kind of looks
step
back at you, and you see for a moment the bloodlust in his eyes, and you kind of take a
The
step back.
shackles, the gems that line them are glowing pure red.
Okay.
You can
I put
almost
my hands
taste
up
the
and
anger.
I step back 5 feet. I go.
Yep.
Okay.
So you get up behind him. You're like, oh no, okay, and he's able to kind of stay. You can see his hands
Nice
start to
dog.
kind of shake with his
Good
blades, and
doggy.
he looks like he's ready to attack you, and then he focuses his
boy.
attention back to the door. Okay, and on this turn, Percival, you start to see the door open, very slowly.
Theoretically, Percival might accidentally wipe out the party.
I technically it's possible.
TPK,
He
join
became my own
me.
fucking team.
Join me.
Okay, so there's gonna be.
Ooh, this is your backup, isn't it?
Let's see. There's this.
Killer's second character.
There's this.
I hope I don't.
Well, I'm hoping to get Menon back. I don't really care about the second character at this point.
There's this.
I've kind of gone all in on this idea.
Yeah, you really did.
I didn't have one, so I tagged along.
Sorry, I didn't expect this to happen as it did. So there's just one. I gotta do
Well, the New Republic is missing about 7 members.
this. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the queen's on her way.
Hey man, if we steal all his gold, no rules. We own the tavern.
I guess that's true.
Okay, Dana, edit, use selected token, save.
I mean, if we can ambush the queen lady and tie her up and take her back to the cloaked rangers, that might say something.
Hey man, they didn't really give us much to go off of what our job was here.
It's very
As
true.
far as
Yeah.
I'm concerned, we're doing our job.
Yeah, no, I don't think we've gone against anything we said or anything.
No, technically, I mean,
They told us to infiltrate the ranks, and here we are,
Yes.
infiltrating the ranks and then culling them.
you guys did kind of,
Eliminate.
you did kind of agree to infiltrate, though I guess he didn't technically. You agreed to infiltrate and gather information.
The information
Yeah,
is they're all dead.
I guess so.
Yeah, we
okay.
have some. We can take it back. Yeah.
First of all, the door begins to open, and Dana, is it?
Yes.
As you begin to,
I
I'm
fucking
gonna take
do
you to
it.
secret
God
secrets
damn
for just a moment here.
Okay.
No, this is gonna be dangerous.
So you've been
Holy fuck.
you've been in the Queen's one of her private sanctums beneath the tavern for quite some time, kind of just watching over her. She's been doing her thing. You know the Queen to be extremely inconsistent, bolting through from one emotion, like parkouring from one emotion to another in the matter of
Fun.
seconds. You know
I
she's
love
unpredictable,
unstable
but you
people.
also know she's insane. She's incredibly intelligent, incredibly strong, and you could not take her on your own as much as you'd like to
Hot.
with your suspicions of her and your past. But just doing your job, guarding her. The barkeep, who you're familiar with, kind of runs down and he makes a few gestures that you know means there's danger upstairs. He needs help. And so you and your several the other guards start to head up the stairs, and the queen follows. And as you slowly begin to open the door, kind of like you don't hear anything, you're kind of suspicious. So you slowly open the door, and I guess we're about to find out what happens.
Okay.
Okay. So let's get back to this.
Character
Okay.
sheets address.
She slowly opens the door. Percival, are you going to be doing anything? I'm going to take us out of initiative for the moment.
I'm still raged, right?
Yeah. You see the door start to open.
Hands up, weapons down.
I kick the door open as... Wait, does it open towards her or me?
It's opening towards her, actually.
Okay, then I kick the door open as hard as I can.
I'm already preparing the fucking.
Yeah, you knew there was danger, so make a strength saving throw. And why don't you contest that with Percy's strength check?
Oof.
Wow. Okay. So Percy,
Ooh.
you go to kick open the door, and it just slams right into something. It moves a few inches and then stops. Dana, the door kind of swings out at you, and nope. You just hold it.
Ooh.
You hold it there.
Feisty.
This would actually be the first time you hear him talk when he's enraged. And his voice is demonic. It is
It's
completely
like a
different.
high pitched, just had a balloon.
I'm gonna fucking kill you!
like legit demonic or just scary?
Like the swords from a demonic deity who's taken over my body.
like,
Oh.
like,
Okay.
I'm gonna
Solid.
fucking kill you. Like,
Pretty demonic.
yeah.
That Jesse, don't do that again.
That's
That was
not
Holden.
normal.
Wasn't me.
That was Holden.
Oh god, I wish it was Jesse though.
Yeah.
Fuck. I was hoping you'd take credit.
Oh.
Oh, Grandpa, is that you?
Percy, roll another wisdom save.
She says something about grandpa, then comes. What?
I had
Grandpa,
to
is that
stretch.
you?
Sorry.
Oh.
I was stretching. Bad timing.
Yo, no, hold up. Whoa. Can't do that.
That is the number you needed. Percy,
Damn it.
knowing that there's, you can remain angry if you'd like, but knowing that there is,
No.
you can tell
Do I
there's
hear
somebody.
the woman's voice?
You hear what seems like a strong woman's voice behind the door, and you realizing that you can just tell from the strength of how hard you kicked the door and how this person just completely stopped it, like dead in its tracks. You can tell the person behind this door is very strong and
Nice.
not going to be as easy to take out as the rest of these people. You're still, you can still be in combat mode if you'd like, but the blinding bloodlust subsides a bit as you come back to your
Awesome.
senses.
Okay, then I will away Slisky's blade, but I keep my regular sword out.
Okay.
I look at 6. Slap me.
Do I still see this bloodlust in his eyes?
No, the shackles would have gone back to normal, and his voice is back to normal.
Okay.
He still looks
I-
angry, but
I'll just give a just a quick sort of wise eyes wide sort of. Are you sure?
Slap me.
I slap him.
Harder, daddy.
It's just a big. Yeah.
Rolled a hit. No, I'm kidding. Accidentally knocks me back into the rage.
Zelfer, as these two are kind of. Actually, yeah. Go ahead and roll another wisdom save.
No.
No, just do it.
Oh, fuck me.
Not once.
Let's see here.
Yeah, and that one was the only thing that would have sent you back into the rage. It totally gets you out. Zelfer,
All right.
I'm gonna allow you like a turn here as these guys are kind of over here at the door.
I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and I'm gonna scream out, "You drop your weapons! We've killed the rest of them. We'll kill you too."
Sam, the sound of battle has subsided, and you just kind of hear the muffled shouts of your friends. Will's blade and praise before taking a minute. Okay.
Oh, hey. Oh, I was about to say it rhymes, but it really doesn't.
Yeah, it's away and away. Well
I
done.
mean, pray away.
It's
Okay.
shitty rhyme.
Oh.
So, Dana, how do you
That's-
respond? You're
You
at
know
the
what?
front of the pack
I'm
here.
gonna toss your fucking corpse into that green pit.
Don't do that.
So, I said weapons down.
I'm not using any weapons.
Can I peek
Fine.
my head through the door?
There is a small crack. Yes. When you peek through, all you can see is a shield.
He
I can
forehead
make it
slams the door.
vanish. I can't put it down
You
though.
can see a little shield there.
And you hear
But-
crinkling.
I can't put my sword down per se, but I can make it go away.
I've put my weapons away. Says
That
6, holding up his
That will
hand.
suffice.
Dana, you know who, a few feet behind you says, oh god, this is just so embarrassing. Can we just, I don't like this. Can we get this over with?
I
Yes.
detect angst.
yes.
I detect magic. Everything starts
Yeah,
glowing.
yes, my lady.
You guys hear, yes, my
Oh.
lady.
And I would push open the door like with my shield in front of me,
Yep.
Okay.
slowly, not like busted open.
Percy,
but
you can
just-
feel the other side of the door kind of pushing against you. You're gonna try to stop it?
After she says "milady," I look
I
at Sam.
thought you said that it.
Yeah,
opens
pushes him
her
towards
way.
her.
It can go.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh yeah,
I
no.
would pull-
Technically,
I would
yeah,
pull
you'd
it
have to
open.
pull it away.
After she says "milady," I look over at 6 and go, "She's a bottom."
Oh, that ain't true at all, honey.
She's a top then. Fuck if I know.
oh, minor detail. Eden, I'm taking you to Secret Secrets for literally 5 seconds.
Sure.
One.
You
So-
know that the queen is like hyper pansexual. That's all.
Nice.
1,000.
Damn, that was 5 seconds.
Yep.
Not bad.
I said
man.
literally 5
Yeah,
seconds.
but it was fucking critical information.
Okay. Right. So what's going on, you guys?
I am holding my hand up and ready to cast a spell.
Okay.
I'll stay on
I
my
also
other
have my
sword.
hands up.
Okay.
I'm not gonna. I'll put my sword down, but I'm not gonna like will it away.
Okay.
Or I'm not gonna make it vanish.
So I will enter with my shield in front of me, but my sword.
Your sword sheathed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
My
she-
hand is
she
still
opens the
is
door.
still on it, but it's sheathed.
Dana, as you open the door, describe to them what they see.
Hot mama.
Oh yeah, you know it, baby. Could you not?
Crinkling. You just see the crinkles.
If the sound of crinkling were a visible thing.
Someone's really
So
making love to that water bottle.
Yeah, you'd see.
Sorry.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Blake.
Got him.
A very tall, dark orange, almost red tiefling in chainmail with like the horns of a steer and a long
And a queer.
yeah, a long thin tail with like a tuft at the end of it like a lion, and she actually like if you looked down you would notice she's not wearing boots, she has hooves.
She's busty.
You can't
Only,
see. It's
only
armor.
steers and queers come from Direwood, and you appear to be both.
Hell yeah.
Is there anything about your appearance
Anyway.
doesn't make me want to just deck you in the face.
Maybe, maybe, maybe the fucking slit pupils, bright yellow eyes, and just everything else about the eyes solid fucking black might deter you a little bit.
Nah, that makes me want to punch you more.
Kinda.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Alright. As the door swings open to her, what's going on?
Oh, sorry, forgot, like, the hair,
Oh.
like, fucking, like, dark brown, fucking wild curls, and, like, slowly gets lighter towards the end.
Reverse.
I can see your
Sonic.
roots.
Sorry.
And
I'm
Ian,
a
just as a test, can you make sure you can move that token?
Let me see. Sorry, I'm a hoe for details.
She shoulder bashes Percy.
Let's see, where is it? There it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
She shoulder bashes Percy.
Yeah.
Does
So-
she?
Nope.
Boobs.
So yeah, I'd slowly pull open the door and enter with my shield in front of me.
Okay.
Some massive Totonkaros.
Packing some Dobon Honkaros.
Some real big oinga boinga tongalungas.
Not even close. Anyway.
I know.
Is that a
She
tower?
Sorry, I
enters the
don't
room.
have-
What's the rest of the party doing?
I don't have the fake words from that one meme that I saw that one time memorized. Pardon me.
I stay where I am. Who is she talking to? Can we tell?
No, you've not. She starts to exit the door now, but you're not sure. You hear the shuffling of more footsteps. Percy, you can see somebody else behind her with with some sort of long spear or staff of some sort. That's all you can see.
Hop up and sit on the bar, right next to the decapitated corpse that I made.
Yeah, right. Probably I'm gonna say like right above. You're like right. Yeah. All right. Do you want to be above it or next to it?
Well, I'm assuming I cut him off and then he fell to the floor.
Yeah, he's on the floor, but so you want to be like sitting just above him?
Can I kind of sit above him and kind of, use my feet to try to push him to the bar? But
Yeah. Why not? Hold on. Let's do this so that you're not. There. So he is below you. Yep.
good.
Okay. Sam, where are you headed?
First, I'll probably head downstairs.
Okay. At this point, you kind of
Look at the fucking.
yeah. You grab Menon, you gently lift her up, and you start to carry her down, and yeah, you see the carnage.
Something happened.
So, Dana, what are you doing?
Yeah, I would basically just make sure that stuff was clear enough.
Yep, you can see the carnage
For
now.
her to
You
come
were
in.
told that there was danger, but you didn't know about this. You see some
Yeah, well-
familiar faces up here. Some you didn't care for, some you did.
You boys certainly made a mess up here.
I was told to go have fun.
Yeah.
I can see that you did.
Yeah.
And I'd move forward so that the rest can come in.
Okay.
Percy is very obviously checking you out and whistling.
Okay. You move
She
forward.
seems
I'm gonna say you
very
come up here.
unamused.
And
That's fine.
you guys see a couple more people start to pour out.
What do they look like? Are they also tieflings or are they humans?
Actually, it's this.
The band of teeth.
It was this. There we go. That's what it was. Okay. You see. Let's see. Other than this tiefling, you see a very broad, long, blonde-haired woman with a shield and a broad sword, about like 6'2", walk out, and another large man behind her, wearing a large red cape, with a massive like warhammer. And behind him, if peering through the door, you can see the barkeep. And then somebody else. behind
Welcome.
him. Welcome.
We are the newest republic.
God damn it.
Creepy. Oh man.
Aw,
Alright.
man.
And in this moment, a very frail, well, you can't tell, a younger looking, high elven girl kind of pushes her way past everybody and right up behind you, Dana. And that's her here. This smaller blue token, kind of pushes past everyone. Not holding anything. You can see she has a gorgeous young face. She looks rather young. And she's got
Hold on, I
long.
missed the pictures you used to show us.
Yeah, there's too many characters. Maybe someday if I'm super famous and I can have character art developed for each one, then there you go.
We'll make it happen.
But I don't want generic shit. So, but she has long, flowing, like perfectly straight blonde hair that goes, but past her shoulders and is almost like shining with how clean and beautiful it is. But other than that, she's just got a beautiful young face and long blonde hair. You can't see anything else because the rest of her body is covered in slightly oversized purple robes, which Percival you would recognize as robes belonging to the royalty of Direwood.
Percy whistles even louder.
Yeah, and she steps out and goes, okay, I'm done with this. Who the hell are all of you?
Who are you?
The newest republic. Didn't you hear him?
I'm the fucking queen. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Pointing at all of you.
You're the queen.
Yeah, I'm the fucking queen.
Dana looks exasperated.
You want to see if you can catch something?
I'd like to see you fucking try, you asshole. You killed all the
sneeze
people.
on her. Catch the cold.
Well, she's basically this whole time she's yelling at you guys. The Dana, or the tiefling, and this larger blonde woman are just kind of like stepping in front of her, keep like guarding her, and she's kind of like the queen is bouncing around trying to like point at you and yell at you, but she's much smaller than these two, so she's like just kind of dodging around and trying to jump and like yell at you, but she's pretty covered.
Why can I hear you doing this all?
Because I'm
Yeah.
doing it.
Like, I just hear you moving your fucking shit in your mic like this. I can hear you when you're up here and when you're down here and when you're in front of your mic.
I'm sorry, I act things out. I'm
The
sorry.
name's
Don't
The
be
name's-
sorry for acting things out.
the name's Zelfa. I am champion of Dendar. I started this fight and initiated the killing of these people, and I'll do it again.
Oh my god, who the fuck is Dendar?
The Night Mother.
Night Mother. I'm the fucking Night Mother. I don't care. This is fucking stupid.
You're not old enough to be a mother.
The Queen of the Republic's a child?
The
I
dice
say
roll.
nothing.
Wait. What? Am I too young to be a queen? I thought. No, Am I a queen? Who are you? What's going on here?
Percival
What is
jumps off the
going on
counter
here?
and he bows a bit and he goes, Percival Crafton, freelance berserker at your service.
And she looks at you and says, "Why did you wait? Was this all just to impress me? Cause like that was not."
Fuck no. He actually fucking belly laughs at that one.
Okay. She starts laughing with you. Oh, that was.
I don't know what to say. I'm lost.
Zelfer goes to the nearest body, covers his hand in blood, and starts to draw a snake on the wall. Dendar's snake.
Okay.
6 offers the queen his flask.
I would stop it with my hand.
All right.
Sorry,
Eh.
don't know if it's poisoned or not.
The queen
Since
looks
I'm
at you,
behind
Six,
the
and she's
bar.
like, "Are you trying to fucking poison me? Are you kidding me? I want these guys fucking dead."
Since I'm behind the bar, can I just reach down and grab a bottle of alcohol?
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Okay.
And
Roll
I
a
offer it
d20.
to the queen.
Fuck the bartender.
I went to my skill sheet. Like, where's the D20 button?
Oh, baby!
Ooh.
It's cheap whiskey. It's just
Oh,
a random.
But that was a
list.
nat 20.
Yeah, no, it didn't matter.
Yeah, nat 20 for...
You pull up
That
a
should've been,
large,
like,
like
the
a large
best.
bottle of cheap whiskey.
All right, you see me reach the queen, and Dana would see me, Dana
Mhm.
would see me reach under the bar to the drink that was already there and pull it out and offer it to the queen.
Dana, sweetie,
I
can
actually offered to Dana first.
Dana, sweetie, can you please not drink on the job?
Percy, of course, you go, yeah, what are you drinking on the job? Jeez, you're such a bad night.
Dana, honey, do you know these people?
No, I do not, milady.
Dana, what
Tips
should we do about them?
Well, you're the queen.
She has to roll every time she talks. This is a nightmare.
Wait.
I want to kill her.
Dana, but I thought you were supposed to guard me. I don't know. This is a guard thing. I don't know what. I'm confused.
I hate this.
All right.
Is she okay?
All right.
Wow.
I asked Dana. Dana,
Hmm.
is she okay?
Yes. Like her eyes say, no.
I see.
My eyes telling you no.
But my body.
Dana,
Mouth is saying
or I'm
yes.
sorry, the queen points over where Zelfer is at the wall, like drawing a large snake, and she starts giggling. Wait, you don't paint with blood, silly.
I'll paint the walls with yours if you don't shut up.
Oh my god.
Oh man, these people
Here
are
I
funny.
am mulling over the Venn diagram of what happens if I choose to.
Ms. Queen,
That's me.
were you perhaps raised beneath power lines?
Did you have a heavy lead-based paint facility near your
You know,
house?
I don't know what the fuck a power line is, but I'm getting really fucking frustrated with all this blood all over my tavern. All these dead people, like these people gave me gold for drugs and alcohol. That's important money. Like you didn't
Make-
kill them all, but like fucking hell.
Make your little party, clean it up then.
Unless you guys have some business with me, you should probably fucking go.
I mean, we won the tournament. We've been waiting for you.
Oh, you're the tournament winners.
Yeah, we are.
Uh,
I look at Mr. Percy.
That would be me.
She is irritating. Can we kill her?
No, not yet. I think.
at
Would it
this-
be better
at
if
this-
we just
at this
tied
point,
her up in a bag and took her to the...
as you guys are
You
You
discussing
realize
this,
I can hear you.
Yeah.
And-
Okay, go ahead.
at this point, the queen interrupts and is like, Dana, guards, take them, put them at a fucking table, sit them the fuck down. I want to talk to these idiots.
Yes, ma'am. And I would go and direct them to a table.
Are you
Go
gonna
to a
cuff me?
different table.
Percy's
One
gonna
that
ask if
doesn't
she's
have
gonna.
a ton of bodies at it.
Sam, what are you doing during this whole interaction?
I just typed it out.
Ooh, heading toward the tunnel. Okay.
Okay. See you guys. Dana, you see some strange, large, armored man carrying a rolled-up rug toward the exit of the tavern.
I ignore it.
Okay. Queen. So Queen Allison's like, who's that back there? Is that one of you guys, or why does he have a rug? Is that my rug?
None of your
He
business.
looks big. I'd like
This
to
is
muscle
my
him.
tavern. It's my business. What's going on? Dana, who is that?
I feel like it was your tavern.
It's not of concern, milady. I promise.
Okay, fine. Sam, you're able to exit.
We just let him go.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, you guys
How are
watch
we
as
gonna
Sam
get
carries
past these
men in out of the tavern.
Walk.
I'm gonna kneel down in front of the snake and start praying to Dendar.
Okay. Dana, this is getting really annoying. I want these guys sat down at a fucking table right now.
All right, table now.
What are you gonna cuff me, or am I able to walk willingly?
Thaumaturgy. Table
Vomit.
now.
Vomiturgy. You talk
Now,
through your.
normally I
vomit.
don't allow rolls against other players, but because of the scenario, DC is gonna be high. But roll intimidation for me with your thaumaturgy.
Oh, sure.
4.
Shut.
3.
I'll give you an 8.
Not
Oh,
quite.
fuck.
Okay, you guys, you
Oh, that
you
was
can
kinda
tell.
low.
Yeah, you guys can kind of tell she's trying to be tough, and she looks tough, but yeah.
You got a what? hey, Isaac, it was a 4.
What
Yes.
do you guys do?
I'm praying to Dendar.
6, Percy. Are you gonna cooperate?
I move into the room. I don't sit. Maybe I'd rather stand. I don't know.
I swivel my feet over the bar and plop myself down on a stool. I like do that little spin on my butt thing over the bar from one side to the other and just
Yep,
sit on a stool.
you sit on a stool.
Very nice.
6, where are you going?
So I just moved to one of the. Let's see. Where are they trying to usher us? What table?
All they said is a table.
All right.
I would assume like this one because it's big enough
All right.
and it's close.
They have gestured toward that one, yeah.
I stand here and I face the table.
Okay.
Which one? This one? Oh, this one.
That
the
one in
one
the
he's
corner.
facing.
So yeah, right above it.
Gotcha.
As a matter of fact, the one he's pointing at.
Yeah,
That's right.
I thought his arms were doing that and his eye was looking this way. So my bad. I'm just a fucking moron.
Blake, I'm going to take you to Secrets for a moment.
Dope.
As you enter this dark space again, now getting kind of used to willing yourself to meet with Dendar, there's a cackling that kind of seems to circle the room around you, like just all sorts of laughter. It sounds like 20 different voices laughing around you, and all at once you see the two large eyes open up in front of you again, and well, that's a surprise.
My end of the deal's held up.
Oh, almost. I said cause suffering, extinguish good. That Menon could have brought. You're almost there.
You want me to kill the queen?
No, she's not good. You know who is?
Who?
That tiefling. She is filled with innocence. Kill her,
You're making
and
me
I
kill
will
Eden's
bring
character.
Menon back. Yes, I'm making.
Done.
I'm offering you to kill Eden's character to bring back Eden's character.
Okay.
That's
All right.
That's the deal.
Done deal. Bring me back.
Oh.
I wake up.
And as Dender starts to speak, goes, oh, and you wake, and you kind of open your eyes back up.
It's also got
Zelford's like-
armor.
Okay.
Mr.
Purely
Pussy.
fire.
Zelford,
Yep.
that's going to take place over the next minute.
Oh boy.
Okay.
It's gonna be,
So Sam has
it's
left.
gonna be so bad.
Shit, I think this episode is a repeat.
Shit, I think this episode is a repeat.
I've
Yeah, I've definitely seen this episode. Damn it. I hate repeats. I really hate repeats. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi,
Oh, hi,
Mark.
Mark.
Fucking
Holden, you were
Jason.
talking. I could not hear the text to speak. Shut the fuck up.
Anyway, okay. So Dana, I assume you and the crew kind of move over to where. Well, actually, Percy's just sitting at the bar. Six has moved over near the table. How do you respond?
Honestly, I think to myself, fucking good enough. If they die, they die, and and move to the table myself.
Okay. So you
Fair
move over
enough.
to the table. The guard follows you very closely. Yeah, show me where your token is.
This is mine. So probably I would stand. I think here, ish.
Okay. So the queen is going to is going to sit down at this end of the table, and the guards are going to go ahead and surround her. And the barkeep is just going to kind of stand behind the bar. Percy, he's staring directly at you, emotionless.
How you doing, bud?
He just kind of politely points over at the table and shrugs. And he gives you kind of like a
Yeah.
half smile, like you should probably go over there.
Yeah. Thanks for the booze. I say taking that bottle of alcohol.
He shrugs
over
at you.
I'll give you gold when I'm back.
He nods and smiles a little bit.
I'm a bad. I am bad guy, but I am not.
Okay.
Bad guy.
Six, seeing these guys, the queen sitting down, these guys forming around her. Are you gonna just stand where you are, or?
Yep.
Yeah.
And the queen goes, I don't understand. Why isn't he sitting at the table? Can you sit at the table, please?
Oh,
Percy's sitting at the end of the table.
sure. I'll Six will go ahead and move on over.
Okay. Yeah, just pick a seat.
I look at Six and I pat the seat next to me.
Yeah,
Oh,
and these
alright.
two are gonna take seats at these. All right, Dana, I assume you're gonna stand right next to the queen. These two are gonna sit here. Zelfer, you wake up, or quote unquote wake up, and you look over at the barkeep, and you look to your side, and there's everybody at the table.
I cast message to Six,
Okay.
so only he can hear me.
Yep.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Killing the tiefling brings back Menon. You can respond to this message.
All right, not.
Okay. That's all I say.
You respond
Okay,
with
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it to Percy. So switch them out.
Yep. He casts a
Hi
message
there.
on you now, Percy.
Hello.
Killing the tiefling brings back Menon. You can respond to this message.
She's kind of hot though.
I'll cast it again.
Yeah.
Menon is the priority.
Menon's also hot.
I'll cast it a third time. She will sleep with you.
That's fair.
And then I'm done casting it. And I'm gonna look at Dana.
Okay.
Oh, hello. Oh, hi. Oh.
No, I will not
Okay.
suck your dick.
Zelfer stands up, looks over at you, Dana. As you guys kind of sit down, the queen looks over at you, Zelfer, and she goes, "Why aren't you over here? What's going on? Hey, come to the table. Come to the table. We need to talk."
I'm gonna look at Six and Percy.
Feeling the gaze on me, I ready my reaction of absorb element.
Okay. Dana, you kind of see them all share a look, and you're not sure what's going on, but you tense up just a little bit.
I look at Sam. What is Sam doing?
Sam's already gone.
Sam
I'm
has
not Sam.
left.
Six. What's Six doing?
Six is looking at the queen with his hands on the tabletop.
Sam walks back into the room just to look at.
I go Six.
He will. Just,
I-
I feel you doing something.
I go Six.
Zelfer?
Are we doing this?
Are you saying this out loud?
Yes.
Should we hear what she has to say?
The queen goes, "What do you mean? What are you doing? What? Come talk."
I want Menon back.
Who's Menon?
Men in Black, you know the show.
What's? And she looks over at you, Dana. What's going on?
I'm not sure.
What's? These
I think
people are
these-
weird.
I think these people are insane.
And so am I.
Legally insane though.
Let's.
Does she have her license? I say, pointing to the queen. You got a license to be mentally insane.
You got a permit.
Do you?
Okay,
Are you
so
saying
doing
this?
what I do best.
No.
Does he actually say that?
Me?
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm
I
listening.
say, looking at the queen, we're going to have to take you with us. There are some people that need to speak with you.
Take me with you? Oh, honey, why would you need to take me anywhere?
So we can have you speak with the people you need to speak with.
Why can't you bring them here?
This will be
lead
much
is
easier.
lazy.
And I can carry that one if need be, I say, pointing at her.
I would. No need.
The queen, kind of looking around, gauging you guys, looks to you, Six, and she says, "Sweetie, I suggest you tell me who you're talking about. Make a charisma saving throw."
Charisma save, did you say, or check?
I believe it's a
Suggestion,
charisma saving
baby.
Sorry, I missed that again. What?
throw. Charisma saving throw, I believe. Let me double check.
Saving throw.
Wow, you stroked.
Um,
Charisma
I
saving
believe it.
throw.
No, I'm sorry. It's a wisdom saving throw. My bad.
Wisdom saving throw.
Seems like a okay. You feel as though you should tell her. You think it's actually would be the best for this current situation.
The Cloaked Rangers would like to have a word with you.
The Cloaked Rangers. I should have figured. Thank you for being so cooperative. And you kind of feel some of that magic energy leave your body, and you're not sure, but you're pretty sure she just did that to you.
All right. Well, shall we take off?
I stand. I look. All right. I'm doing it, Six, and I'm casting Ashblade at Dana.
Do it.
Okay.
Go ahead and do it.
I'm using a luck point.
Go ahead.
Okay, so it's gonna be the same damage, different roll, hopefully. Come on, baby.
Much better.
Okay. Same damage, 5 damage, but that's gonna hit, isn't it?
Yep, I'm assuming so.
So okay, so basically a large projection of black aura and soot. It looks like a blade made of black dust appears in the air and shoves into you, hitting you. It doesn't physically pierce your armor, but it almost goes through it, and you can feel it hitting you in the chest, and you feel this like magical force causing damage within you. So you're gonna take that 5 damage, Dana, and then we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative. You guys go ahead and roll that. While you're doing so,
said 5?
yeah, 5 damage. While you're all rolling initiative, Sam. you take Menin's body out of the tavern. You start walking down the tunnel. Where are you going? What are you doing? Jesse?
Hang on.
Okay. I just wasn't sure if you were here still.
All right, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah? Do you need secret
and,
secrets?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll be back. You guys roll your initiative. I'll be back as soon as I can.
No.
Go ahead.
Okay, so what I do is gonna be dependent on this. So Sam only has 1 HP.
Yes.
Sam's not going back unless we took a short rest.
Okay.
Did we take a short rest? 'Cause
You know...
I think I used my respite.
Yeah,
last
you
fight.
know, you guys, I will say you could have theoretically been sitting in that room for 30 to 40 minutes before they decided what to do. I will allow a short rest.
Okay, then he will, he'll pop respite and then head back.
Okay. You're just gonna, you kind of,
Oh.
yeah, that's what you're gonna, like, as you're walking, you're like, you know what, I have enough energy, I can do this, and you use a respite, barely popping it off, and, okay,
Okay.
and you're like,
So
you
he
know,
has 14 fucking health.
so about, maybe 50 feet down the tunnel, you decide to head back.
Yeah. Probably hearing some commotion.
Okay, let's bring you back.
See, the problem is I really like this character.
Sam, I need you to roll initiative as well.
Oh, Sam's gonna die.
Can you roll
Sam,
initiative for Dana?
1 HP.
I thought I rolled.
I do not see
That's,
it.
Oh,
that's a 22.
Oh, I didn't have my fucking shit. Fuck this goddamn.
Mine's 26.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just go down the line and everybody tell me what their modifier is.
Oh, that is not great.
Okay. Zelfer, you have a 0 modifier.
0 modifier.
6, I believe you said you had a 3 or a 4.
4 for a
Four.
19.
19, thank you. You have a 6, Percival.
7.
7, making it 26. Because you had a 19, right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Sam, you're at 22. You said.
Mhm.
Okay. And Dana.
I have a +2 to initiative.
Okay, so you're at a 9. Let me go ahead and readjust real quick here.
I
Not
swear
that
I
that
added
changes anything.
Oh, wait, I forgot one thing about the queen. Huh, okay, that's slightly better.
that. Oh no.
Sorry, that's all. That does change. It does change it slightly. No big deal. Okay. Percival, you see Zelfer attack Dana. What are you doing?
You know how torn this decision is making me feel?
You're not gonna. Just letting you know, like in meta, you're not gonna hit that. She's married.
I know.
Oh,
Well, engaged, not actually married.
Then kill her. You have.
Satan?
You can have sex with the other one.
Great, I get to be a reverse necrophiliac.
Doesn't that just mean you like live
Fine.
ladies?
Yeah, I think so.
I might have that fetish.
I think I might also have that fetish.
Yeah, me
It's a
too.
small world.
I am going to
I'm glad we can discuss this.
slam the cuff down on the table and make a finger gun and cast Witch Bolt.
At
Tiefling girl, Dana.
okay. I don't believe that hits.
Let me see. What is it? 14?
Yes.
No, with my shield and armor, no.
Okay. So
Damn,
you
but-
see him cast Witch Bolt, and then this bolt of energy,
Oh,
this
sorry.
crackling blue energy, rushes towards you, and you raise your shield just in time to feel it like smashing against your
Just-
shield.
Bonk.
Yeah, there's a loud crackling sound as it smashes against your shield, and you can hear like
Oh,
there's a little bit of
darn.
smoke as it singes.
I definitely tried.
Sam, you start to hear the commotion. I assume you pick up the pace.
I did not get up to my
Not really.
Making my way downtown. Here's
You're just gonna.
walking
walk
fast.
over?
Here's Crash walking faster.
Still holding Menon.
You have 30 feet movement.
Yes.
Okay, good to know.
For the record, I did not even stand up. I was still sitting down.
You're
for
still
that entire thing.
Of course, maximum effort.
Yep. Then that's gonna bring us to the queen and her other 2 guards.
It's not even about the effort, though.
One of us isn't making it out of this.
The queen immediately goes, "That's enough! We're out of here! Let's go right now!" And she stands up and starts to move, and the 2 guards very quickly stand up with her. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 6, you can get an opportunity attack on the blonde lady if you'd like.
I do take one.
10.
On the blonde lady, as in the guard.
Yeah, the brawny woman. You can get an opportunity attack on her as she gets up and kind of backs up with her shield. Yeah, okay.
Ooh.
So you're still sitting down. You see her start to get up, very like she looks over at the queen and then like looks back at you and stands up, and you go to punch and she raises her shield, and you hear your knuckles crack as you punch right into the shield and kind of do that little like hand waving thing where it's like ah.
It's owie.
Yeah.
All right.
So you punched
Ouch,
her
my
right in the
bones.
shield. Yeah. And they start to kind of rush the queen out, and she goes, "Dana, let's go." It's gonna be 6's turn.
And the queen is in which location right now?
The
it
queen
right there,
is
right?
ping.
Where I'm pinging?
Yep.
Okay.
The queen is triple ping.
Alright.
Yep.
So 6 will stand up and let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Hello?
I mean, hell, 25. And then he'll step here, 30.
Mm-hmm.
And then he will attempt to tackle the queen.
What? You have
Okay.
the queen?
A child. A deranged
Yep.
child.
That has nothing
Attempt
to
to
do
tackle the
with
deranged child.
That
Okay.
is not a prerogative.
Because you can make the roll, but because she is
Okay.
immediately next to one of her guards, as one of her special actions, the guard is able to try to take a hit for her. So technically, you make the check. I'm gonna have it. I didn't really think of
Get down,
grapple.
Mrs. Queen.
Basically, I didn't think of grapple, so I'm gonna treat it as disadvantage.
Got it.
Nine.
Okay, so I'm just doing strength, or what am I doing?
I believe when you're trying to grapple somebody, when you're being grappled, you can make an acrobatics or athletics. I think when you're trying to grapple somebody, I think it has to be athletics, right?
Okay. Sounds fine to me.
Fellow DM, how is that correct?
I don't think. I think you get both.
Can you do
regardless.
either? Let me double check here for you. Grapple.
Grapple.
I'm checking right now. I think it. Yeah. You want to grab. You attack action to make a grapple if you're able to make it. Blah blah blah. Grapple instead of attack roll. A strength. It has to be athletics. Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Yep. I was correct.
All right. Here is the roll.
Oh,
Okay.
it's 2 nat 20s in a row.
Well, you had
Yeah,
disadvantage,
in the
but it's
wrong
3
side.
anyway, so I'm
Yep.
gonna have her roll just to be safe.
It's a 1.
Yeah, she rolled a natural 19. So.
Okay.
Woohoo!
So you go to try to tackle the queen, and the large man kind of just shoves you off with one arm. He kind of like, he just puts his arm in front of you and pushes you back. And he says, "Don't you try it."
I'm gonna try it again next turn. I say.
30 seconds, but I'll do it
He
again.
gives you a
damn
very
it.
confused look.
What? What's
Zelfer.
this turn?
What are you doing?
Firebolting Dana. I'm not gonna hit her.
Okay, Dana, you
yeah,
feel a
it would have done
firebolt.
half
Yeah.
damage anyway.
You feel like
Idiot.
you feel an intense heat on your left shoulder as you're focusing over Percival. You feel an intense heat. It seems the chainmail has managed to take most of the blow, but it's like uncomfortably hot. And you look over and you see a little bit of like magical aura from Zelfer's hand as he just tried to firebolt you.
Me?
Really?
And then
Really? Firebolt at a tiefling. Really?
5, 10, 15,
She seems
20,
very
25,
unimpressed.
30, but she doesn't get her reaction because of Ashblade.
What?
Ashblade
Oh yeah,
gets
technically
her
hit. Yep.
until her next turn. So
Yep.
I'm going to run past her and flip her off and go, one of us is not leaving this room alive.
Duly noted.
Dana, it's your turn.
You got it. Okay. So, let's see here. 5, 10, 15.
Just so everyone's aware, my Discord is really
20.
playing with me right now. So
Okay.
if you're talking to me, say my name a couple times.
Got it.
Can I
Jason,
roll?
Jason.
Hey.
It's like Beetlejuice.
Can I roll to tackle 6?
You sure can.
What would I roll?
You roll in athletics, and 6 rolls in acrobatics or athletics.
Okay. Here's my roll.
Wow.
She just got you, man. As you're
Yeah.
distracted by confusing this large man, you feel what are you doing? Are you trying to push him to the ground? Are you just grabbing him, restraining
I'm grabbing him.
You okay?
Yep.
You feel a couple of arms reach around you and pull you back, and you're restrained by Dana.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright.
Percival, what are you doing?
Fuck. People are going all out against this bitch. I might as well get up and womp.
I was about to say,
So that seems to be what I shall do.
what's a wampa?
Hello?
It's those big
Oh.
blue blocks from Mario.
Okay,
Oh,
who are you
my
womping?
God.
Well, I think the second one probably hit.
That was Dana.
Yeah.
Okay, so you move over to Dana.
Oh.
The second one's almost certainly gonna hit.
Oh no! Sorry.
What?
I don't want to womp. My sword. That sword is away. So I'm just gonna take 2 regular
oh.
slashes. With the sword.
Right, you did put that sword away. I will. To be fair, though, I will allow you to keep the 2 first rolls because it's just different damage. It's the same
Okay.
action, so one will hit. So Dana, as you grab this guy and try to get him away from the queen, you feel a slashing at your back as Percival draws a long sword across you.
Awesome.
It's only 4
Great.
damage, but
Yeah.
you feel somebody attacking you from behind. Sam, I assume you're just continuing at your regular pace.
If I was 50 feet away, then I should be there now, right?
Yes. So you make it with 20 feet left. You open up the door and you
Can
see
I
this
kick it
scene.
open?
Yeah.
I want to kick it
I'm
open.
gonna count that as your bonus action.
Sure.
Okay, with your bonus action, you kick open the door. You guys see the door swing wide open with Sam still carrying Menon.
I'm
What
gonna
do you-
shout, enough!
Okay.
Is it though? Is it ever really enough?
So Sam bursts through the door carrying Menon and shouts, "Enough." Okay. Let's go
No?
bring us.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you guys have any short remarks back,
No, I'm still staring at
Yeah.
Dana.
the queen
say
goes,
nothing.
"I agree. Enough." Okay, and it is the queen's turn. So she's going to go ahead, and she goes, "I'm just, I'm really happy to see you guys are so excited, but we're gonna keep going. You guys leave us alone. We're done here." And she walks right up to you, Sam. 6, you're restrained, so you don't get your attack of opportunity, unfortunately. She walks right up to you, Sam, and says, "Oh, actually, wait." She says, "Sweetie, could you please move out of my way?"
God, I hate this bitch.
I want to kill her too.
Sam.
Well, sweetie.
I'll move.
Okay, so you will move. You technically had movement, so
Reluctantly.
you kind of just giving her an
Thinking
eye.
he knows who she is with the armed escorts.
In the royal garbs. But you move reluctantly. And she looks at you as you move, and she says, "Fucking thanks, idiot."
Oh, I want to stab her in the fucking, I want to stab her straight into the temple.
Fucking do it.
Okay, 6, what are you
Yeah.
doing?
Well, I
Pretty
attempt to break
please.
my grapple or
Wait, do you...
whatever we call that.
Okay, yeah, that's going to be an athletics or acrobatics against her athletics.
Do I happen to get advantage on that because of the damage last round?
Technically by game rules, no.
Oh, okay. There's my acro.
Okay.
Man.
Dana, wanna? Nope. You are.
What the
You are
fuck?
squirming like hell, but she is refusing to let you go.
Dang.
13 was really low for me.
Though, yeah. Dana, I will say at any point you can release a grapple in order to have your action to attack. But,
Yep.
yeah. Zelfer, what are you doing?
Ray of Frost in the back of Dana.
Jesus Christ, you guys are laying into her. Okay.
Boom.
Oh boy.
Boom, 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 boom.
That one looks like it hurts.
Dana, you can feel the skin on your back begin to like crack, and it feels as if it's gonna, all of your flesh on your back is gonna fall off as it's just pierced by icy coldness.
Wow, that was almost complete max damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I yell, "One of us is not leaving here alive." Your speed is reduced by 10 till sort of my next turn.
And the queen kind of very sharply yells back, "Dana, we're going! Come on!" Dana, it's your turn.
Kind of tough when I'm being slowed by 6 different things at once.
Kill her.
That's the sound I make when I make that sound.
Thanks, Isaac.
You know what? I would let go of 6 and drop to 1 knee.
Okay.
Cool.
Just for purposes of what's going, no. I'm trying to decide if we should end initiative there, but
Probably not.
probably not. Okay, so you let go of 6. You all see it. She drops to 1 knee, very submissively.
Ooh.
I assume it's very much
Shut
like
the
a
fuck up.
accepting defeat thing, or accepting like you're not going to win this.
It's a little bit more.
Is it more
like-
reluctant?
yeah, it's
What's the look on your face?
hard to read. Probably
Anger,
Just-
pure sheer hatred.
Just stone, just blank stone.
Okay, 6. She lets go of you, and as you turn around to engage, she drops to 1 knee, and she looks stoic.
Okay.
Percival, you see her just drop to 1 knee. What will you
How
do?
close am I to her?
You're right behind her.
Okay, is there a chair near me?
Right next. Yeah, within 5 or 10 feet of you. Yes.
Alright, then I'm gonna grab it and I'm gonna give it to her and say, "Don't kneel."
Okay, you pick up a chair and hand it to her and say, "Don't kneel." Okay. Sam, you're watching this. What do you do?
I go over to Zophyr as far as I can get.
Carrying Menon. The large blonde man kind of looks at you. You moved out of the way for his queen. He looks at you. He kind of peeks around and just gets a glimpse of some hair falling out of the rug and gives you a questioning look and shakes his head and decides not to.
It's
not
my
to
sex
engage.
doll, sorry guys.
I mean,
That's it.
Okay. The queen turns around at this point and goes, "Dana!" Oh wait, actually, I'm sorry. Queen turns around at this point and goes, "Dana, what are you doing? Get up! Get over here! We're leaving!"
I would say to the other guards, get her out of here.
Dana, you're not a distraction. You're my guard. Head of guard. Let's go!
Get out of here!
Roller persuasion.
You got it.
Now, I can do this annoying voice change thing too.
Shit.
Holy fuck.
Why are you so good at these?
Welcome to being a tiefling, motherfucker.
You guys,
She's persuaded. Okay, I'm going.
Six and Sam, you guys kind of see for a moment in her eyes genuine assuredness. Like, she knows what she's doing. Though she may not know the outcome, she's prepared. And the queen kind of... You actually see... I'm going to say for the sake of this, like, you guys can all see, the queen turns around and kind of goes... Well, actually... She goes, "Sweetie," and you see a tear start to form in her eye and drops down a little bit. She says, "You don't have... I'll see you soon. Please." And she turns around and walks out the door with her guards.
Sooner than you think, bitch.
Did she get on the chair?
As soon as they were out of sight, I would stand back up.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Yeah, they got out of sight. We're gonna stay in initiative for the moment, only because... We'll have my... 6, it is your turn.
Okay. 6 sprints for the door.
Okay. What are you doing? Dana, you can have an opportunity attack if you'd like.
I will not stop him.
Okay.
I don't
6,
think
what do you do?
anyone's
You
on the
rush
same
to the
page
door.
right now.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on?
6, what are you trying to do?
I'm catching up with the queen.
With your dash, you're able to.
Okay.
And as soon as you do, the guards The guards both kind of turn around back as hearing the door open. They turn around and ready themselves with their shields and blades. And the queen turns to you and says, "Oh, you again. What did you want?"
Okay. Can I still go?
I'll give you a brief exchange.
Hey.
Hey.
That's all I say.
That's
Okay.
all you get.
Yeah.
And she says, "Please don't kill her. I need her. Thanks."
That's all you get. That's all
Zephyr.
you need.
Fuck. I see Sam walking towards me.
Yep.
I look back over him. I'm getting her back.
What? Says questioningly.
I point at the rug. I'm getting her back.
What do you mean?
Dana,
Yeah,
you
I'm
have
gonna
no
cast-
fucking clue what they're talking about.
If we kill her, we get her back.
Dana, now you have some sort of idea what they're talking about. They have now explicitly said they want to kill you.
Just hold on.
Wait,
Hey.
I'm sorry. Did she sit in the chair?
I think she's
I
standing.
would. Yeah,
Is she
I would.
standing?
But
Okay.
I would have.
Yeah,
but I would have
I'm gonna
my,
kind of take us out of initiative for the moment, but it's gonna be kind of stringent. I might
Yeah.
micromanage
I
a
would
little
have.
bit. Dana, go ahead.
Yeah, I would have my hand on the chair as an acknowledgement of the fact that you brought it, but I'd be standing.
And as Zelfra, as you're screaming out, I kill her, we get her back. And Dana goes, whoa, hold on. Go on.
Now, I understand if you don't want to, but if you're going to kill me anyway, would you mind explaining to me what the situation is here?
Yeah, I'd like to hear it too.
Miss Menon passed away. I made a deal that if I kill you, I get Menon back.
Okay.
A soul for a soul.
Thanks, Thanos.
You're welcome.
It's actually more like 8 souls, but
Hey.
yeah.
Those guys didn't matter.
Oh, was it?
So,
Really was. It really was.
No, it'd be 9.
this was a good friend of yours then, I assume.
Correct.
Would she have wanted this? Or to be brought
Menon,
back
is
like
that
this?
you?
No, I promise. I swear to God,
I
I'm
know this
playing the
character. I know this
I
character.
know.
He for a second, all the seriousness leaves Zelver's face. I honestly don't know, but I want her back, and I'm getting her back.
Roll a guilt check.
Now that's a bit selfish, don't you think?
I've been called that before, and I wouldn't take it away now.
Yeah, 6 at this point. Were you going to continue the conversation with her in any way, with the queen?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but
Well, this is
are
happening
the-
at the same time, so go ahead.
Okay. Are the guards kind of to either side of her?
Yep, they're
or-
to either side of
or-
her,
or
and they're very clearly like putting their shields in front of her a bit. And
Okay. I say I'm gonna need you to go ahead and come back to the room, and then we're gonna go to the Cloak Rangers.
she looks at you and goes, "Why the hell would I do that? You walk into my tavern and start killing everybody, and you want me to just follow you somewhere else? What the fuck is your problem?"
She's got a point.
Mm-hmm.
The crazy chick's got a
I don't have an answer for you. I'm just telling you what's happening.
Well, that's not gonna happen. God. Just go back, let me have my Dana, and we'll all walk away from this. I don't care
I
that you
pick
killed
her
all
up.
those people. You what?
I pick her up.
You're gonna try to pick her up.
Yeah.
and sling her over
Okay,
your
we're gonna treat
shoulder
it like a
sack of
grapple.
potatoes.
We're gonna treat it like a grapple, but you have disadvantage with these two trying to cover her. So you have
Copy.
disadvantage. I'm gonna have her roll as well.
All right. Here's my
Oh, boy.
athletics.
4.
Did that work? It
No.
Did not.
come across. There's my athletics. Oh God!
Jesus Christ!
You gotta be
What
fucking
are you
kidding me, man.
doing today?
It's karma from last week, I think.
Right. So you motion to go like grab her,
Well
kind of, maybe a little like no, okay, and you go to grab for her shoulders, and immediately both your hands are stopped by 2 shields, and the 2 guards go
Okay. Do I still?
No,
is
we're
this
with
still my
you for
turn?
another moment. Yeah.
Okay. I try again.
Okay. I'll have you roll it one more time with disadvantage.
All right. There's a 5.
She only rolled a 3, but that makes it a 6, so... She barely beats you. This time you, like, get your hands past the shields, and both the guards, like, properly step in front of her and start pushing you away. And they said... And the large blonde woman says, "I'll fucking kill you if I have to." And in this moment, we're going to go back to the rest of the party.
Copy.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You tell her, copy. Got it.
Yeah.
Tracking.
All right,
I
you guys
might
can
die.
return
Tracking.
to your conversation.
I want her back, Mr. Sam.
What are you even talking about?
I can get her back. That's what all this is for.
Sam, Sam just silently takes her back to their room.
Okay, you start heading up the stairs. Dana, it's you and Percy and Zelpher in here now.
Okay.
So, what do you guys say?
I want her back, Percy.
Percy's gonna sit back down in a chair near him.
Yep.
And just kind of lean back. Then do what you need to do.
Dana?
I would look right at Percy and say, "Don't interfere," and I would charge Zelpher.
Okay.
One of us isn't leaving this alive, and it's gonna be me.
Yeah, I know.
She says, "Don't
Well, I
interfere." You two can roll initiative for me. Unless, Percival, are you going to interfere? Just... All right, no, don't tell me that. Don't tell me. But I'm going to have you roll initiative as well. We're rolling an initiative. I believe you said you have a plus 2, 3.
I have nothing.
You have nothing. That's right.
Oh, god damn it.
Dana, you have a plus
Plus
Just
2.
in case.
6. Yep, just in case. I don't need to know what you're doing. And then I believe you had a plus 7,
as well?
right?
I have plus 7.
6. No.
Okay, good.
Sam,
case you didn't see
roll it
that.
just in case as well. Yeah, Sam, roll it just in case as well.
Plus 2, so 10.
Okay.
So nothing. I get killed.
Okay. Sam, you start to leave the room when this happens. Just before this happens, 6, we're going back to you for a moment.
Okay. I'm gonna attempt to use some acrobatics to step around the guards. And I'm gonna pick up the queen.
I'm gonna tell you, as I described before, this is a very narrow passage that they're barely squeezing in themselves. There's not much room for you to go around. You can try, but I'll tell you right now, it'll be very difficult.
No problem. I'm gonna give it a shot.
You're gonna give it a shot. Okay.
Very adamant on
Yeah,
this.
go ahead and roll in acrobatics then. Okay.
Okay.
And I'll have them
I've
both.
done worse.
Are you going left or right?
Left.
Left. Okay. Okay. I can't believe it, but you beat her by 1. Okay. So you start. You kind of give the queen a look. You look at the guards, and you just very quickly just dart underneath the large woman and get around to the queen.
Excellent. I would like to attempt to pick her up.
Okay. And she yells out, "Honey, this isn't gonna do you any." As you start to lift her up. She's not really resisting. She goes, "Sweetie, no."
Oh. Okay. Then
You
I
have her, and the guard's like, "Wait!" And they start to try to grab at you.
I book it with all of my fucking speed, all of my monk speed, all of my effort goes into just running the fuck away.
Make an acrobatics check at disadvantage to try to. Wait, are you running down the away, out of the tunnel, or back into the tavern?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'm not going back past them. I'm just going.
Make an acrobatics check. Make one acrobatics check to not get caught by them. Okay, they're both gonna roll. Oh my god!
Yes.
Double net ones!
Yes.
The queen is snatched.
You pick up the queen. She doesn't really resist. She just goes, honey, this isn't really. Oh, honey, sweet, listen. And you kind of just pick her up, and then boom, you fucking book it out. And both the guards like, my lady. They start chasing after you, but you're
like stick out your tongue like the road
this
runner.
this girl you're holding is very light. I'm gonna say she's gonna reduce your speed by only 5 feet, so you're still faster than both of these people, and you're just booking it down the fucking tunnel. I can't believe I rolled double nat ones. You guys are full of surprises. Okay, we're coming back to initiative. Percy, I assume you're just gonna sit there as she charges Zelfer.
Yeah, for the time being.
Okay. Then
Stab me.
Dana.
Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20.
You charge at him.
So I'm gonna expend one of my spell slots to use Divine Smite.
Oh boy.
If you can hit me. I don't know, my AC's pretty up there.
Good night, Zelfer.
Oh, I'm not gonna kill him. Spoilers. But,
Zelfer's gonna ask you to kill him.
Can we not? That's okay. That's pretty meta.
Percy's dick is out and flopping around like.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm gonna, which I think the Divine Smite adds an extra 2d8 to my attack, if I remember correctly. And I'm gonna roll attack, and I get 2 attacks per turn.
Mm-hmm.
Kill me.
And
Oh,
me.
you know it, sweetie. So, are we counting the Divine Smite damage as just for one of the strikes?
I believe it only accounts for 1.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. You know, I don't want to fucking destroy him, but I'm gonna press the little button twice, and then.
They're both just gonna hit me.
Yeah, and add plus.
Yes,
plus
it's 1 strike.
2d. So.
Why is it plus 2d8?
Smite.
The smite not 2d8?
At
There
her
we
level,
go.
I believe it does. Divine Smite.
Why didn't you do just slash roll 2d8?
It
That
wouldn't.
was
It wouldn't do it for some reason, so I just had to go.
17, 20, 25?
So both hit?
Yeah.
Okay, she runs
25.
forward with her sword gleaming with divine energy, and she starts laying into you. Okay. I assume you've calculated that damage. Sam, you hear you hear like and the clanging of a sword downstairs.
I'll jump off the balcony and sprint
Right into the
Sam's
Yeah.
knees break.
I'm gonna have you roll an athletics or acrobatics check to not take damage.
Oh boy.
It's not very far. It's like
Heavy, but
No.
heavy.
but
armor.
heavy boy.
Yeah. Oh, this
Big
one
boy.
I'm actually plus 8.
Okay, yeah.
Boy damage.
You jump down, and ping where from the top balcony you're jumping down. Over there. Okay, so wow. Okay, Percival, right in front of you. Poof! Sam lands.
Superhero landing. Superhero
Hey,
landing.
big man, how you doing?
Sam,
Good
did you
to
say
know.
anything?
Say, I can't let Zelfer be harmed.
Oh, he's
You
hard.
absolutely can.
As blood's
already
dripping
did.
onto the ground.
Yeah, it's
I
bad.
think you already did.
Zelfer, it's your turn.
Well. I'm
Do you
assuming
think this one through, little man?
Oh no, he's perfectly prepared for this.
I trust you.
Tone it down with the meta.
Oh no, hold on, I'm not prepared. I'm saying that to make myself feel better. Leave me alone.
Are not prepared.
He's
Hey,
gonna look
Chris.
you in the eye.
Fuck you.
No, she's at your house.
Hey, Clara, fuck you. Hey! 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 Both of our girlfriends are about to beat me up. Jesse says hi.
He's gonna look you in the eye, Dana,
Okay.
and go, if you're doing this, you better be prepared to kill me. I
We're
won't
in
stop
intense
hunting
moment. I
you.
love you.
And I'm gonna acid spit.
Okay.
Whoa. Whoa.
Do it.
Make a dex saving throw. The DC is 8 plus my Constitution modifier, which is 3, plus proficiency, which is 3.
Another 3, so 14.
14 dex.
Make a DC 14 dexterity saving throw. You do not pass.
Yeah, no.
So you
Dex
take
isn't one of my strong suits.
So you take roll.
Yeah, roll a damage
2d6.
while I describe. So basically, you run forward. with
3.
the-
Woo!
Jesus, what? Isn't it
Jesus
2D? It's
H.
2d10,
Craig.
buddy. Isn't it?
Oh, it's 2d10.
Yeah,
You're right. It's 2d10. Whoa. I was wrong.
yeah. Now you're gonna get like max.
Whoa!
Even less damage.
$80 $3 tip. You're lucky you're cute.
How did you roll less damage?
Hell yeah.
Oh my god. Oh,
Wow! What the fuck?
I cannot believe.
Well, hold it. I rolled it again and got a 3. So fuck me.
I cannot believe.
Fuck you.
Okay, so you run forward and start slashing into him, and Zelpha kind of goes, and it just, and tries to give like a little. You see him like his body starts to kind of like puff up, and something come up his chest. He looks like he's about to vomit like gallons on you, and then there's just like a little, like a scared, and there's like a little like on your cheek. You can feel it burning a little bit, and you wipe it off, and it hurts, but it didn't.
Joke's
do
on you.
enough.
She had 2
It's
HP.
only 2 damage. Okay.
Pathetic.
Percy, it's your turn.
Oh, I rolled 2d6.
I'm gonna be prepared to get up, but I'm
There
not
we go.
going to yet.
Okay. You can hold an action if you'd like.
I would like to, yes.
What would you like to hold?
Getting up.
Okay. So tell you what, we'll count that as a held action. So you won't expend any movement
Wouldn't
to get
that
up.
just be like half movement?
Yeah. So I'm gonna say you're not gonna expend any movement to get up. You're like on your toes, ready to go.
Sounds epic.
Dana, your turn. He just kind of spat some gucky stuff into your cheek. It hurt a little. It's kind of pathetic.
Okay. Swing, swing.
Kind of ooh a little bit, but not too much.
Thanks, Sam, for making me feel even worse. The fact that the 3 rolls, I didn't even get half.
I can't
Yeah.
believe.
Oh, by the way, this is with one hand. I could do it too.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Nope.
That's a hit. That's a hit. You
I'm
sl-
still
You
alive!
slice him twice more, just ripping into him and tearing blood from his body.
Still alive!
You guys are just watching her tear into him.
How does he look?
How does he look? No health points.
Ah!
Are your hit points accurate on your character sheet right now? Oh boy, he looks like you can see his eyes start to droop a bit. He looks like he's gonna bleed out. He's not dying, but he looks like if you hit him anymore, he's gonna pass out.
Can I use a bonus action to offer him my hand to stand up?
I'll allow you to use your bonus action to extend your free. Well, no, you have your shield in one hand and a sword in another. Yeah.
I would sheath my sword.
I'll allow your bonus action to sheath your sword.
Okay.
You sheath.
I'd sheath it.
Okay,
There.
you sheath your sword after laying into him. It's Sam's turn. You watch her tear into him and then sheath her sword.
I'm gonna attempt to. No. I'm gonna use my bonus action to summon my sword. And. I guess try and tackle her.
You can do so.
Yeah, you can do so.
I'm gonna say, yeah, you can make your athletics check, and Dana, you can make an athletics or acrobatics. Ooh, it's a hard DC. But she's tough. Nope. Okay. So not paying attention to him, you sheath your blade. Sam, you see as she sheaths her blade, you run up and you just tackle her into the ground. Or are you trying to restrain her? Are you tackling her to the ground or restraining her and keeping her up?
Tackling her to the ground.
Okay, you run up and you tackle her down. Dana, you're prone. Zelfer, it is your turn.
She's prone, so
Yep.
I have advantage on melee attacks.
Technically.
I am gonna spit in her
Well-
face and stab her with my dagger.
Oh. Okay. Okay, well, you spit in her face, and you try to angrily stab her with your dagger, and as you drive it down, Sam is still like trying to restrain her, and she's kind of squirming around a bit, and so you just kind of like nick her shoulder. You get a little cut in there. It's bleeding, but it's not too bad.
I'm gonna kill you, or you're gonna kill me. There's no other way.
LOL response. If there is any.
Oh yeah.
I would just stare at him.
Okay. At this point, 6, you're running down the tunnel. They're chasing after you. You're slowly losing them. When you
Okay.
come across the outpost to the entrance to the tunnel, are you just gonna run right through it?
Shit. I attempt to vault the area that I know to be quote unquote dangerous.
'Kay.
I'm just gonna guess and try to jump it.
While carrying somebody, make an acrobatics check with disadvantage. No, actually,
Acrobatics
before to decide, I'm sorry, before you
Yes.
do that, roll a history check to see if you remember how well you remember where the traps are.
Copy. 1 history check.
Okay, you have a very low DC. Make that acrobatics with disadvantage.
All right.
That does it. You remember you don't know how well you cleared them, but you jump where about you're pretty sure they were, and you keep running, and you kind of hear behind you,
Okay.
or at the outpost, you hear like, hey, what the? And then a few you can still hear the clanking of the 2 heavily armored people, and you start to get back here, you. And where are you gonna go from here?
Can I just ask a quick question? See if I noticed this when I felt or when she's been sort of using her magic thing. I felt it on me, and I get the idea she used it on a couple other people. Was it just a verbal type component, or did I see her making any hand gestures type of thing? Can I have noticed that, or did I notice that?
If she made any hand gestures, you can surmise. If she did, they would have been under her oversized cloak, so you're not sure.
Okay. In that case, I keep running. We're gonna go. Let's see. I guess back out. Just out.
Okay. And as you're carrying her at this point, the queen's like, this is cool. You're really fast.
I wink at her.
Okay. She doesn't see because you're like,
okay.
fire carrying her. But yeah,
Toes,
but you
right
wink.
off of her body.
Okay, back to the fight, Zelfer.
Alright.
No, Zelfer, you just expended your turn, I believe.
He winks into the
Yeah.
camera.
Percival, what are you doing? Sam now has her down.
Seeing that Sam's there, I'm gonna relax and withhold my action.
Okay, you know what? You're just sitting there now. Dana, what are you doing? You're pinned.
Is it too late to say hellish rebuke?
Yes, technically.
Okay. Then I'd try to get out of Sam's grasp.
Then make an athletics or acrobatics. Sam, make that athletics. Just another high DC.
Ooh.
Okay. This time you kind of like start to struggle and you get your legs underneath his chest just a little bit. You start to push, but Sam, you just bear your weight down on her
I'm
and
a
keep her
huge
down.
man.
Yeah, a
I'm
big
a
guy.
Very, very
Big
large
boy.
man.
You actually, surprisingly, you start to give a little bit. Like, she is way stronger than she looks. It's kind of impressive, but she's not able to push your entire weight off of her.
I'm just gonna take a nap.
Sam, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna keep her down.
Okay. Then we're going back to Zelfer.
Wow, even I missed for 1, and 2, I can't roll.
Yeah, you go back down with your
trying to
dagger
stab
again.
her.
Yeah, you go back down, aiming for the head this time. You just slash, and there's a ting as it hits the ground as she just kind of ducks her head to the left, still restrained. Percy, I assume we're just gonna skip you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, if he misses, can I still hellish rebuke?
I believe you have to take damage in order to do Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, I just wanted to know.
I think so. I could
I-
double check, but
I'm pretty sure I have to take damage.
yeah.
That
I know
sounds
you do
right.
because Azko uses it.
Thank you.
Okay.
'Cause I was pretty sure, but
So what are you gonna do?
let me just see. Just please, I'm not your enemy.
You're right, but I'm getting men in back regardless.
Who the hell emails me at 10 at night? What the
Anything
fuck?
else?
Some bitch.
I'll allow some conversation here. You guys can all speak.
Hey Zelfer, how's it going, man?
Okay, never mind. All right, fuck you. All right, Sam, I assume you're just keeping her down.
Yeah.
Zelfer, are you gonna swing again?
I don't have any other abilities because I have disadvantage otherwise.
Okay.
She's a bitch to hit to begin with. Oh god, I got higher than 1! But I don't hit her!
She's still just like ting, ting, ting. He's like really clumsily trying to stab at your face, and you're just kind of left, right, over and over.
Zelfer, you have to hit her.
Why don't you come help me?
Dana, what are you doing?
I've already gotten enough senseless violence. I got my fill for today. Sadly.
Oh, that's a fucking shocker.
Dana, it is your turn.
I would just.
Vape.
Yeah. I would completely stop struggling and just say again, more or less, just please. I promise. I'm not your enemy.
Percy will say to Zelfer, he will say, "She is a knight, let her die with honor."
He's gonna look back and go, I'm getting men in back. She's gonna kill me.
Congratulations.
I'm gonna keep looking at
Okay.
Dana.
Sam,
I'm gonna-
she is pleading. Now, not struggling. You can feel, you can kind of relax your muscles a bit, and she is just pleading that she's not your enemy.
I
Sam
don't want to hurt you.
silently prays to his god
Okay.
and asks, like, what he should do.
And for the first time in a long time, you feel just a little
Relatively.
glimmer of warmth. And you guys see, your blade is not summit, is it?
It is.
It is. You guys would notice that Sam, as he kind of like bows his head and closes his eyes and prays for just a moment, you notice the dark orb.
I can't see my eyes closed, but
Right, but you notice, he kind of, as he's praying, whether depending on what you perceive, his sword, the black orb at the hilt area, for just a brief moment flashes white, and then it returns to a sinister dark black. Zelfer.
We on a redemption arc, boys.
targeting Dana, I'm gonna use Reckless Cast as cantrip.
Okay.
So I'm rolling a d10 and hoping for a 7.
Okay.
Didn't get a
It's
7.
a 10.
What
Nope,
happens?
that means I roll 2 more.
Oh.
And I'm casting both.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Is this a ranged spell attack technically?
Well, it's gonna be if depending on what I roll.
Okay, 3 and 3.
And
So 2 3s. What are you casting twice?
What is a
Firebolt,
3?
firebolt twice.
2
Whoa!
firebolts at her with disadvantage as she is
God.
prone.
Oh god.
And there's a
So-
certain range in the AC that
Nope.
you might hit Sam. Isn't it? It's only 2, right?
Yes,
So
but
that's-
because I have disadvantage, it doesn't
Yeah,
roll twice.
disadvantage.
Oh, understood. So it's a 10 and a 16. Does
I'm
a
sure
16 hit you?
Let's see. At this point, I technically wouldn't have my shield on me, right?
I would not add your shield AC, no.
Yeah. So the 16 just hits me.
Okay, that's 15 fire damage as he lays a
Well,
heavy
half.
firebolt. Is he kind of like
7 or 8?
It's
halved?
lower.
Yeah, you.
Oh.
Yeah, half it,
It's always-
lower. So 7 damage of fire. Are you gonna
Okay.
hellish rebuke?
I thought it was the higher.
Yes, I am.
Roll the damage.
Do I have a saving
Oh, yeah, I
throw?
think he has a saving throw. Yeah, it's a dex, right?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a dex saving throw.
Boom,
14.
14.
Let me check it.
I believe with your stats, just off the top of my head, your saving throw is either a 14 or a 15, I think.
It's a 15.
It's a 15. You're taking the
I'm
damage,
so
buddy.
dead, I'm
yeah,
so
You're
dead.
pretty dead. You're pretty dead. Roll that
Okay,
damage.
I
What's
have
the
to
damage
hope
die?
for low.
What's the damage
I
die?
warned you, little man. 3d10.
You can't
dead.
possibly live.
Roll it anyway.
No, so what's gonna happen here? You also can't possibly do enough damage to insta kill him. So what happens is Zelfer, you see a bunch of flashes of different arcane energy as he like panicked tries to do something to her, and 2 fire bolts launch from his hand at the same time. Just the first one hitting the ground below him, completely missing. The next one hitting you right in the shoulder, Dana, and you absorb it. You know you're not too damaged by it, but it hurts. It singes, and there's some smoke from your shoulder as he's able to hit. And you look over at him and say, "I warned you, little man." And then, as that happens, another burst of flame, as if the firebolt was reversed, hits Zelfer, and he's launched back and is now unconscious on the ground.
You done fucked yourself over real good.
Then I'll put us back in initiative. Percival, what are you doing?
Fuck me, dude. Why am I the central point of this?
Because you're not fucking doing shit.
I know, but it's like, I don't feel like there's a way to play this out where you're not gonna be disappointed.
Just play it how your character would.
Don't worry about Eden.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, don't worry about me. It's not like I can
know.
be any more depressed than I already am.
See, stop it. That gets old.
It does for me too,
I
but
was gonna say, I bet it's old for her too. Yeah.
oh yeah.
All right, Percival, what are you
Yeah.
doing? You just
He
watch
would
Zelfer
get
get
up
launched back.
then.
He's not moving.
What weapon does she have? Is it a longsword?
Yes.
When she was striking with it, yes.
Okay.
She has sheathed it though.
She what?
She has sheathed that blade.
Okay.
And you would have seen that.
And Sam, you still have her pinned, right?
Yep.
Wouldn't that have damaged Sam?
The firebolt?
No, the Hellish Rebuke.
He technically didn't do damage to her.
Yeah, but okay, I guess.
Yeah, it's magic.
Are you
so-
trying to do damage to me?
Well, no,
No.
I figured, I always thought of it kind of as when you get hit, there's like a circle of flame that comes around you that targets whoever there too.
Nope.
So I guess I was my brain dummy.
In your head, that's what it looked like. It would have
Yeah.
hit her. Yeah.
I don't know why I thought that was legit.
Are you doing anything?
I'm gonna
You
get
can
up and
still
walk
roll.
over to her.
Okay.
And I'm going to look at Sam and say,
15, 20,
"What do you want to do?"
25 feet of movement will put you here.
Yeah.
He looks at you, Sam. What do you say?
With that charisma save?
What?
I said with my charisma save.
That,
Sam
that's
would,
your own thing. You just do what Sam would say.
Oh god, not this shit
You
again.
can roll however you'd like to decide character stuff, but that's not something you need to tell other players.
Oh, okay.
He says that he wants Menin back.
All right, you get off of her. I'll fight her. It's obviously a group decision here.
And I do.
All right, Dana,
And
you
I
were
try and help whoever.
okay. Dana, you're
What's
released.
this?
You're still prone on the ground,
I
but it is your turn.
offer my
Dana.
hand to help her
Okay.
up.
I would get on my knees, clasp my hands together, and bow my head and start praying.
Okay.
Is she facing me?
Yes.
She's praying in front of you.
Yeah. I haven't written them down, but I do have a list of set tenets that Percy followed in the military.
You do feel the warmth of your god. It's sort of a reluctancy, like you get a feeling. I'll take you to Secret Secrets for just a few seconds while he's deciding what to do.
Sure.
You get this feeling. It's not words or an emotion, but it's a follow the path. You know, you feel as though you should follow an honorable path, but the decision is yours as to what that honor is. And it's a reluctancy to let you die, but acceptance if you do, is what you're kind of this gist of what you're getting. It's an inkling, really.
I got a little girl.
So
That didn't sound right.
so
Yeah,
yeah, I came back as you said. I got a little girl. I don't like that. Percival, what are you doing?
Holden,
Yes.
can we go secrets just 1 sec?
Yeah, Percival. I guess you got more time. Okay.
How
Be
Go ahead.
Just real quick, DM stuff. I don't know if you're trying to save or maybe send those guards back. I don't know. Did they turn around? Maybe.
Oh, I know. I know what they're doing.
I'm just worried. All right, go ahead.
No.
I just don't want
But
men
while
to
we're
be
here
like-
for just a moment, where are you
Yes.
taking the queen? Where are you going?
So essentially, once I get out,
What is your plan?
I'm going to set her down, pull out rope, tie her arms up, stuff her mouth full of a rag, put her into one of the large sacks that I have, strap that to my back, and then watch for the guards to come out. I'm going to try to hide.
Okay.
A little bit.
Roll a stealth check for me with what I just rolled for her. She sees you doing all this, and she completely complies. In fact, she kind of helps you. Like when you start try to stuff something in her mouth, she's like, "Oh, I can be quiet. This will be fun."
Oh, okay. And then I put we'll say this is part of it. Pretend, and I put the rag in her mouth again.
And she kind of she takes it out a little bit and just kind of like wraps it around, like covering her mouth. She doesn't want to be gagged. Basically, are you gonna let her just kind of?
Okay. For the moment, yeah.
Okay.
And then
she gives you a wink, and then kind of like mimics being muffled, like, and then kind of giggles to herself.
I wink at her. Yeah.
And she's gonna hide with you.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm still going. Yeah, we'll just let us go for the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Thank you.
With that stealth check, you hear the guards kind of like huffing up, "Where, my lady, my lady!" And they're both kind of screaming, looking for her, and you hear them, footsteps getting closer and closer and closer.
All right.
And then they walk right by you.
Yes.
And
I wink at her again.
the
put my
queen-
finger up to my lips.
The queen winks at you and kind of like you see her physically like stop a giggle, and then the footsteps grow quieter and quieter and more distant.
Okay.
It seems
I
you've
wait
eluded them.
for a couple of moments there, and I whisper, "Let's go back and see Dana."
And she nods vigorously. Okay.
Okay. I pick her back up in my arms, and I quietly get toward the entrance again. Make sure I don't kick up a big cloud of dust. But as soon as I'm inside, I kick into high gear
Start
again.
making your way back. Okay, thank you. Okay, go ahead.
I'll tell you later.
Percival,
My favorite cum
Dana, Percival, what are you guys doing?
Still on my knees.
You're still on your
I'm
knees?
going to drop the sword at her face and kick her in the head and say, "Get up."
Okay. Are you trying to do damage, or are you just giving her like a kick, like get up?
Boot to your face.
He is pretty angry right now, so he is gonna roll for damage.
Yeah. Just roll like an improvised unarmed strike.
Oh, I don't even have those written down.
And
I
unarmed
think it's a
strike.
D4 plus your
Yeah, she's not resisting, so just roll a d4
Yeah.
plus strength.
I believe it's
D4 plus.
strength mod.
What is my strength mod? Hold on.
Probably not good.
Like mine at 20 is a plus 5 damage mod.
I have a plus 4.
Okay. Roll a d4 plus 4 then. Poof. Okay, so angrily,
Boot to face.
with as you're kind of praying to your god, you feel the warmth, and all of a sudden there's a thudding on your forehead, and you fall back a little bit as there's a boot to your forehead, Dana. You take that 6 damage.
You hear the clink of a sword fall in front of your face, and he goes, "Get the fuck up."
What do you do?
Hellish rebuke.
Okay. Percy, roll that dex save.
How about a reaction?
That a reaction to a reaction. Interesting.
Can I do that?
Okay, what is it though?
Absorb elements.
Yes, you can absorb the element, but you still have to make the dex save.
Okay, cool. There's that.
Yeah.
And then
Yep. You can't. That reaction to a reaction works, but you still have to make that dex save, and you're still. Okay. So is it half damage or none?
Let me see.
Is it a cantrip or a spell?
Half
I
as
believe
much.
isn't it a racial trait?
Racial trait.
Right, but that's just how
first-
she gets
First
it.
level evocation.
Then it's a first level that's going to be half damage. So you.
Minus half,
So
because I become resistant to the element.
Double half.
So roll a damage. Okay, 17. Halved is approximately.
Isn't it 2d10?
At her level, it might be 3.
mhm.
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah,
It's
so
three
that would be
She
8.
just
and
said
halved is-
first
So you'd be taking
level.
4?
Okay. It'd be halved into 8 and then half the IP.
Yeah. So you're taking 4 damage. You kick her, and there's just like, as you kick her, there's like a bout of flame from her. Basically, that seems to emanate from your boot that pushes back into your face and blows you back a little bit as well.
Hold on,
But
I
you
still would have
absorb
died. I still would have died.
Yeah.
You see the cuffs around my arms start to slightly grow red.
And at this point, Zelf, I'm going to have you make a death saving throw. As it looks
Oh,
like
that's
we're
right.
kicking back into initiative. That's 1 success, so I'm going to count that as Zelfer's turn. Percival. Actually, we're going to go back to Sam.
Yeah,
Sam hasn't done
excuse
anything
you.
for quite a minute. For quite a
Fucking
bit.
skip my
Sam,
turn.
what are you doing?
I'll skip your
We're
mom.
going to jump back into
Fucking
initiative.
Medicine check.
You're going to try to stable. You see Zelfer kind of struggling a bit. You're going to try to. Okay, make a medicine check.
And that one's me.
Oh.
Okay, so you move over and you try to stabilize him. You stop some of the bleeding, but he's still not looking good. He is not stabilized. Zelfer, I just had you make the death save. I'm not going to make another right now. You have 1 success. Percival, you've just been blasted in the face with some fire. What are you doing?
I grin, and I say, "Good." Knight on its knees is basically a dog showing its belly. Is she up yet? Did she stand up?
I'm going to say for the purpose of this, she's standing. Or is she? Or did you?
Yeah, she would have at the very least one knee up.
Yeah, she is in the process of getting up.
All right. Did she take the blade, or is she using her own blade?
I would be using my own blade.
Gotcha. Then I would summon my own blade. I would summon Slisky's.
Okay. Dana, go ahead.
I would try and stabilize Zelfer.
You're going to turn around and try to stabilize him.
Yep.
Okay.
I wouldn't be moving, but
Yeah, no, you're within range to do so.
No, but you are showing your
Yeah.
back.
yep.
That is just enough. You stabilize. You. What?
Nope.
What do you mean, no?
Nope.
Oh,
Nope.
I thought you said nope. I was like, what do you mean,
I
nope?
thought he said no.
Yeah, I was like,
to him.
what? What the
Dope.
fuck are you talking
I
The
was
about?
so
DC is
confused.
raised.
Yeah, I raised it
Zelfer-
myself.
Zelfer denies your healing and kills him.
Yeah. So, Zelfer,
Fine.
you're unconscious
I'll do
but
it myself.
stabilized.
Yeah.
She
Zelfer
moves over,
commits
Sam,
seppuku.
seeing where you've patched him up and kind of wraps the wrappings a bit tighter real quick. Very quickly and stabilizes him. Sam, you watch her do this. What are you doing?
I'm gonna continue to attempt to help Zelfer, I guess.
I mean, he's stabilized.
Is he conscious?
No.
No. If he's conscious, he's
Oh.
gonna try to fucking kill me.
100%.
I'll pick him up and take him to the end of this table, I guess.
You can do that within 1 turn just fine. You set him down unconscious on the table.
God damn it! Now it's between like who's less annoying, Percival or Zelfer or Dana.
Okay. Zelfer, you're unconscious. Percival, it's your turn.
Why?
He
He
asks
would have
you
asked
why.
that to
Dana.
Hmm?
He asks you why.
absorb cookie.
Oh no.
Dana, how
I
do you
don't-
respond when he says why?
Oh my fucking god!
I don't feel it right to kill a desperate man.
He chuckles at that one.
What?
Why not?
He's pathetic. Look at him.
All the more reason for death.
I tell her that she's
He's your
pathetic 'cause She
ally.
only wants a friend.
Why are you urging me to kill him?
Because
is
he
wrong
wanted
with
a fair
you?
he wanted a fair fight and you're not giving him one.
I gave him one. I gave him more than one.
And here you are, bringing him back to life. If you wanted
I
a fair
was not
fight,
bringing
you
him
should have
back
killed
to
him.
life.
He wanted a fair fight, you should have killed him where he laid.
All right, you want me to go kill him? I'll go kill him.
He's gonna cross up. I don't think you have it in you.
Hey Blake, do you have a backup character?
I'm
Don't,
not answering
don't.
that.
No, it's enough with the meta.
I'm, ki-
Stay
I'm
on task.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Hey, hold on. I already
Fine.
finished, by the way.
I know.
You never caught me.
What? Oh, great.
Fine. If you don't want to fight him, I refuse to fight you. It's not worth my time.
I mean, I was just about to say I go over there and put my blade to his.
Do you go over there and try to put your blade to his throat?
Well, I would at the very least go over there.
Okay, you move over. Sam, she moves right next to Zelfer. Are you gonna do anything?
Can I?
You can.
We're kind of going in and out of initiative here, where it makes sense. So right now, I'm gonna say we're kind of out of it a little bit.
If I see her move back to him, I'd swing.
She approaches, and you're just gonna swing at her.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not letting her approach him.
I'll say then that as you approach, Sam looks like he's ready to swing at you.
Fine. I'll put up my hands. Fine.
Percival's already sitting back down in the chair.
All right, you just
He takes out the rest of the cigar that he had from the night before, because he did not smoke at all.
Yep.
And with the remainder of the fire energy that he absorbed from her, is it possible for me to light it?
Not really.
Damn it. That would have been cool.
I'll say there's a burning fire. I will point out over here,
I'm sorry, where?
where 2 people just pinged.
Right here.
Oh.
Right here.
That was there the
Right here.
whole time and nobody threw anybody
Right
into
here.
it?
Yep.
Right here.
Right here.
I've undermined us.
Okay,
Why didn't we do that?
we'll
That
say
would've
you
been-
light the cigar there.
Sure, yeah.
All right. Sam.
Sam
Nice.
Sam would ask a question to his god.
Borden.
Okay. And at this point, 6, you are returning with the queen.
All right. I enter the room.
You enter the
holding
room.
The queen.
Yep. And you guys all see as the door creaks open. There's 6 holding the queen, all kind of bound up.
There she is. I say, motioning towards Dana.
Studio audience claps.
Yeah.
Isn't that just wacky?
And,
Oh,
and the queen
6.
says, and the queen looks at you, Dana, and goes.
Ha 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 ha! I put her down.
Just drop.
Nice.
Okay. Since nobody knows what to do, I'm going to put us back in initiative. Percy, it's your turn.
Um,
You can
make
do
a good
nothing if you'd like.
friend. Yeah, he's just gonna talk to her.
Yeah.
He's gonna look at Dana and say, "You'd make a good friend, but you make a shit knight."
Dana, it's your turn.
Dope.
Yeah, me too, man.
Dana.
She
I would
zooms by
turn-
on her motorcycle.
Yeah. As he says that, I would turn around and just tell him, "You disgust me."
Yeah, I disgusted a lot of people back then.
I bet.
Hold on.
Yes.
Can I do my question?
It is your turn now. Yeah.
Would he respond, or can I ask him?
You can try. Go ahead. In your head, you
Sam would
ask.
ask if
Which one are you
if
asking?
his god is God.
Okay.
Not the fucking thing.
Sure.
Actually, he might ask both.
Go ahead.
He asks his god if his god would forgive him for killing this woman to save his friend.
For just a moment, you feel a flicker of warmth again, but it seems that if anything's trying to contact you, it's not going well.
Then he asks the demon
Mm.
if he kills this one, if he could have his friend back.
You don't feel or hear anything, but the image of a sickening grin kind of flashes across your mind.
Okay. Sam would try and stab her in the back.
I don't
Okay.
really think it's meta. Oops, I'm not metaing. Definitely not. Why would I ever
Right.
do that?
Sam, do what you're going to do.
Menon dies.
How do you want to do this? That is a
He looks
nat
down.
20.
Oh, what happened?
He looks down.
Oof.
So
like,
as she
in
turns
prayer.
around to say she's sickened by you, Percy, you see a blade come out through her gut.
Jeebus.
And then he'll say, "I'm sorry."
I fall to the ground unconscious.
You sure do.
He'll go ahead and pierce her again.
You do have 2 attacks.
he needs her dead.
That's yeah. That's yeah. That's 2 fails, I believe. No, that's technically 1. So you just with no, how it's
If she's considered unconscious from the first, it's technically 2.
yes, it is. Yeah. Okay.
Then Percy would look at Sam and ask him if he may make the finishing blow.
So do it. I don't have it in me to kill her.
Zelfer, you begin to kind of come back to consciousness. You see Sam and Percival. You kind of look over. You can't see what they're standing over, but they're both kind of like looking down at something.
Oh, good thing I do. I cast Toll the Dead, and I say these are for you, Slisky. And it dings 7 times.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, how many dead people are there?
9.
9 now, technically.
9 times.
4.
Let me just rephrase. It dings 1 per dead person. And if need be, I can roll damage from Dana.
No, it's not necessary.
I'm gonna do it anyway. No,
You
okay.
can. You drive your blade into her, and Dana. That's it. Dana is
Better
dead.
fucking hope that
You've killed another one of her characters.
Night Mother is
She has another one.
And
I hope it works.
and
Yeah, what?
at this point, as you do so, Six, you kind of look over at the queen, and there's a surprising lack of emotion. She's just watching.
she's fucked up. So
And she looks over to you and gives one more wink. And you see, starting at her arms and then slowly encroaching on the rest of her limbs, it almost seems as if her body is like turning into individual particles and spreading out.
What?
Are you going to do anything?
ooh, goop mommy.
I attempt to put her back together.
You start grabbing around and trying to like pull things, and you could just.
I don't feel so
You
good,
don't
Mrs.
feel
Dana.
anything. If anything, it almost feels like you're kind of just grabbing at floating sand. And she lets out a little chuckle, like. Before you know it, she's gone.
Great, you pushed her over the edge. Now she's about to break.
Before you know
And
it,
all
it
her
seems
friends
as
are
if
dead.
she's just kind of dissipated into the air.
Guys, what did I miss?
I'm gonna be one moment. Eden? Are you there? You don't have to speak, but I at least need to know that you can hear me.
Sorry, had to.
You're good. So, Menon, as you're standing at the gates to what you believe to be your heaven, with Malil, your family, and everybody who has ever cared for you or you've cared for them, finally at peace and understanding, Malil, as he kind of walks up behind you, and you feel this overwhelming warmth and relaxation as he places one hand on your shoulder, and you turn around, and he's not smiling anymore. He seems a bit more serious. He looks at you and says, "I'm sorry, Menon. It's, this is a bit complicated, but remain on this path, and I assure you, you'll return here someday." And then he pushes you, and as if falling through a cloud, you fall through the ground. You feel air rushing all around you as you're pulled back into that overwhelming, terrifying darkness, and you feel something start to wrap around you. It feels like a tree or some horrifying, grotesque monster is pulling you back down, and you can feel yourself being pulled back into your material body. And you can hear that violin that was playing, that orchestra above you that was playing so elegantly, slowly dissipate. And you wake up on a table, wrapped in your leopard skin rug. And at first, You think you should feel angry, but you're not quite sure what that is. Why aren't you angry? Maybe you should be sad? You know what sad is, but you're not. You just don't feel it. And you're not sure what emotions are anymore. You try to think of something to evoke a response. The image of your family you remember, but it starts to kind of get fuzzy. And you think you saw your family, but you don't remember what they look like, and you should feel like an overwhelming joy at knowing their faces, but you don't feel joy. You don't feel anything. You're soulless, it feels, but you're not sad because you can't be sad. And you kind of sit up on the table. You're still covered in dried blood, but you look around, you check your throat, there's no wound. You remember how you died, despite being unconscious. The details are kind of fuzzy. You remember something about 6 hitting you, and then a blade to your throat. And you feel like maybe you should be angry at 6 or disappointed, but you still just, you can't feel it. You are incapable of feeling emotions. And I'm going to bring us back.
Wiener, wiener, wiener.
What's
Wiener,
up?
wiener.
Somebody gasps to life.
You guys, you guys are downstairs. The bartender's
Sam
still
would
just
have
kind of
already
watching.
been on his way up.
Yeah. Are you guys going to walk with him?
Zelfer sits up and throws up blood and grabs onto his shoulder, goes, "Please take me with you." To Sam as he starts to walk away.
Would Sam have already been?
This is
a
a
little
Yeah,
bit.
Zelfer woke up moments before, so he would have plenty of time. Like, as you're deciding to start walking up, you feel Zelfer's
He
shoulder.
grabs Shelfer.
Shelfer.
Shelfer. He grabs Zelfer and just like carries him like a fucking suitcase.
That's probably not good for me, but okay.
Yeah. Okay.
He rushes upstairs.
You guys rush upstairs. All 4 of you, I assume.
Pick the queen back up.
Percy is staying in the room.
Percy, you're staying down?
He does not move.
Okay. 6, are you heading back up?
Yeah, I pick the queen back up, and I'll go back up there.
No,
What?
He's gone.
you don't.
She's
Oh, that's
gone.
right. There's no queen. Fuck.
Yeah.
She goes,
I walk over to the bartender and I ask for a bottle.
Okay. 6, as you kind of think, the queen was right. Wait, she's gone. Make a perception check for me.
Okay.
Perceptapa, though.
I'm also gonna walk up to the bartender and drop 5 gold on the counter, and that covers it.
He nods at you.
Sorry about the whole killing thing.
He looks around at all the dead. 6, all you definitely notice that all of the particulates of the queen seem to be heading kind of in the direction of the door, but
Okay.
you have no idea what she could be or what she could be.
Okay. I will start to follow it.
Well, they vanished, but you
They
noticed
vanished
as they were
completely.
kind of vanishing, they seemed to
They
kind of be
moved toward the
generally
door.
moved toward the door.
Yeah?
Check snap.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
Are you
well,
still going
I'll
to the
grab that
bar?
bottle.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll grab that bottle and I will. I'll head upstairs.
Okay. You guys, Zelfer and Sam, Zelfer being carried, you walk up, and as you burst open the door, you see Menon sitting up.
I look up at her from my grass. I did it. I brought you back, man. Blood everywhere on the floor.
Sam throws his helmet down and fucking bear hugs him.
Fucks her.
Hold on. Do I take damage from hitting the ground?
No, but it fucking, he drops you, and you're like, oh god, it fucking hurts, but you're not gonna take damage.
Thanks.
Six runs to Zelfer. And helps him set up.
Yeah, you hear like a thud above you, and then you hear Zelfer go, ah! And so you run up and help Zelfer up.
Yes.
And you see Menon alive, sitting up on the table.
Menon. Blood everywhere. Miss Menon,
6 is speechless.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
About what?
I shouldn't have let you die in the first place.
Well, it
Blood
happened.
on the ground.
Well, it happened.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Do you have any magical energy?
I think so.
Points at the whole giant wound in his chest.
Menon, for the purposes of coming back to life, we'll say you had a full long rest. You've been
Kind of,
healed.
kind of points.
It's
at the
refreshing.
A little help.
No, I don't think I will.
I'll cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Well, I find...
You have to speak up just a little bit. You're cutting out.
Yeah, hold on a minute while I find it.
Yeah, I gotta give you your. Gotta put the old sheet back.
Yep.
This has been a roller coaster, hasn't it?
Uh-huh.
A cup and a tilt-a-whirl.
Mm-hmm.
And a Gravitron all mixed into one.
Whoa.
Fuck it, if we're going big, we're going big.
Oh, Gravitron, that shit was dope.
I stood up in one of those once and almost died.
Yeah, those things hurt.
Good times.
Eden, have you ever been on a Gravitron? You know the things that spin really fast for gravity? Keeps you stuck to
Mhm.
the wall?
Used to really like this as a kid.
I like them until the last time I went on them. I might have sort of went on it 4 times in a row and vomited.
Good job.
Was Eden really sad that we killed her?
Character again?
Something else.
Apparently, Dana's coming back from the grave.
No, Menon is equally emotionless.
Miss Menon, as he kind of gets this up a little bit better.
Yes.
Do you feel different?
Yes.
I'll be right back. And he's just gonna go into his mind house.
There's mine house. Okay, we'll get to that in a minute. I'll be right back. He just shuts his eyes.
Sam puts her back down, realizing that she's very not quite as responsive as she used to be. And looks at Zolfer
As he goes into his mind house.
and says, "What did you do?"
What happened?
I think Zolfer made a deal with the devil to bring you back.
Sounds like him.
Yeah, well, you don't sound like you, which is a problem.
I know.
Okay. Zelfer will go in your head for a moment then. You enter that dark space once again.
She's different.
But she's alive.
I wanted her back as she was.
She's back. As
How
she
do I get-
was.
How do I get Menon back? Not.
The deal is complete. I was quite entertained by your solution.
All right,
She's
but
back.
how do I get her back to normal? There has to be a way.
She's here, isn't she?
Dendar, I'm not playing games.
Oh, I know. I do love a good game, though. I wish you would.
How do I get her back to normal?
Not really my problem. The deal is complete. Though I suppose, if you wanted to do more for me, I could try to pull some more strings.
We've already gathered I'd do a lot for you if we have a mutual understanding. You tell me what I need to do to get her back to normal, and consider it done.
Give me a day. I will come back to you with things I may need done. This is more serious than bringing a soul back to a body. You need her emotions, her character. That's a bit more. This will be more difficult, Zelfer.
If I need to, I will end up back in the dust plane and make a deal with the Sphinx. Don't test me.
You can try.
And I will give my own life for this. You do understand.
I'd prefer you didn't.
Then make it snappy that I can get her back.
I think you misunderstand our relationship.
A mutual one is what I've understood.
You are my champion. You do as I ask. And in return, I grant you favors.
Yes, I understand that much. If you wish to, if I'm going to stay your champion, we have to have the understanding that my friends, as I've told you when I became your champion, come first.
Before me?
Before me murdering people.
Disappointing.
But
I need to
understood.
speak with others of higher powers. See what I can do. Because you have entertained me. I will get back to you, Zelfer. But you must be patient.
I will be. I'm getting her back to normal.
I believe you might.
Price is not inconsistent. Price does not matter for this one.
Oh, good.
And I'll wake up, look at Sam as he stares angrily at me.
Yeah.
Way more character
So
development.
Zelfer kind of wakes up, looks up, and looks up at you, Sam.
We go, well, what now? Some other deal with the devil?
I told her very clearly we have a day, and then she will tell me how to do it. She lied to me, but she's still alive, and that's what matters right now. Correct?
Yes. I would say it's a step in the right direction.
I'm sorry, Sam, that this isn't how we wanted it, but it's a step. It's better than her just being a corpse.
I saw heaven, my family, my God, all my friends.
I sigh again. I'll hug Menon and say I'm so sorry.
I'm
And then
not sad.
I'll leave.
She continues talking to you. Do you leave?
Yeah, I say I'm not sorry for that.
Yeah.
Are you uncomfortable, Menon?
Do you wish to go
Can
back?
I
I
move
don't
my
think-
token?
Yeah, yeah,
I
go
don't
for it.
think I'm capable of being uncomfortable.
We're gonna get you back to normal, man.
Can I
Okay,
get you some water?
sure.
I get her some water.
Yeah, that's easy enough. So,
Percy's gonna start making idle chit chat with the barkeep.
sure. It seems Sam is joining you at the bar as well. The barkeep is currently kind of like gathering bodies and kind of trying to clean up the mess you guys made a bit.
Percy would definitely help with that.
Okay, so you guys are just cleaning up the mess you made.
Do they just toss him in the pit or anything?
He's gathering them in a pile next to the pit right now.
Oh, okay.
Some of the idle questions would be, he'd look at him before they started getting up and cleaning, and he would go, "Have you ever killed?"
He nods his head at you.
Never forget it.
He shakes his
I'm
head.
ex-military.
He gives you like a kind of half-joking salute.
And then you kill him.
A salute with his left hand.
Yeah,
Never
that is.
do
Yeah.
that again, I say, going into a blind. range.
Hey man, you wanted to kill him
It's,
not
that's-
like 10 minutes ago.
That's not very
yeah, I would've
inaccurate.
Fighting that into him. I would have been like, yeah. So when I was raged, I was on my stroke of luck that Dana came by, and then I look at her body and you go, "Oh,
Can I,
He
Can I
kind of
get
looks
a
over
glass
at
of violence?
Dana's body as well and kind of like tries to like a clicking sound, like, and shakes his head.
You'd think he'd have a little bit more common sense to try to 1v6 a bunch of people who just took out an entire
Does-
bar, but
Just from a pure D&D standpoint, yes.
Sam, you do.
I see so.
He would look over at the bodies, look at you, and just start pouring a little glass of whiskey.
I would probably suggest, this D&D, we should search that corpse because it looks more interesting than the others. Are there any magic items on this beast?
Are you gonna go down and leave Menon and just kind of go search the corpse?
I would
Oh.
like, as we're cleaning
Nah,
up,
never mind. That's not really Six's style anyway.
Okay.
I would like to take her sword.
I suppose you can. The barkeep seems to be trying to gather all the other, reasonably put together armors and weapons and shields and like stacking them in a
would
pile
be-
behind the bar, like for him to keep. It seems.
Sam would wonder what Dana had exactly.
I
I would not touch anything except for the sword.
Not much. The holy symbol tier.
Is
Her armor.
is Eden gonna be super depressed as
her
well?
shield.
Oh, I'm sure.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I'm absolutely.
yeah.
This is, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, and
Couple
on
of
her-
daggers. Yeah.
and on her left hand, on her
Kills
ring,
Menon.
on her ring
Dana
finger,
back.
and she has a simple brass ring engraved with roses on it. That's all.
I would also take the ring then.
Okay.
You fucker.
Oof.
Not for selling
Sam
games.
Sam would have agreed on taking the ring to give it back to what he would assume is her husband, but he would primarily take that holy symbol.
In meta, you won't find him.
That's meta.
That's really meta, and I
Does
wish
it
you hadn't told
matter?
them. Yeah, it does actually.
Oof.
Wow, Eden reported.
Reported. Blocked ban.
Fucking reported for meta.
Right.
Is there?
So-
Who else is in this room here with me and men in there?
It's Zelfer
Me.
and Menon.
Sam would have taken the holy symbol.
Yeah, you guys. So you guys, just to wrap that little bit up, you guys help him gather the bodies, gather the supplies. He lets you take the longsword, a couple of things, and he kind of gestures. He seems to want to take the rest, and he kind of like gestures a little angrily at the corpses, and then at you guys, and then kind of like shrugs and looks at the equipment and points at himself.
Throw the bodies in the pit. It's already rancid enough. It's more,
He waves. He hands his waves and nods, and then he gestures back at the large pile of equipment.
I go take whatever.
And he nods and smiles a bit.
Oh, if you want that stuff,
He nods.
I don't give a fuck.
He gives you a thumbs up, and he
I've
kind
got
of
my 2 swords.
nods
3
toward
now.
the bodies and goes over and starts to push them into the pit, and they slowly sink in.
Hell yeah.
I pushed someone into the pit.
And he, at this point, he puts a couple of rags on the bar, and then points at all the blood from the battle, and points at you guys. And he puts next to the rags. He takes out like a dusty old bottle of something. It's not even marked, and he pours a couple of glasses, pushes them next to the rags, and he gestures with one rag and one glass to Sam, and one rag and one glass to Percival. He makes
I would crack a grin.
makes a drinking
I go,
motion,
is this
and
for
then
drink?
he nods. He makes a drinking motion, and then he makes a motion of like wiping with the rag.
All right. I'll help. I didn't make the mess, but I'll help.
You
He
were right.
shrugs.
You did make the mess.
Okay, so you guys help him basically clean up in exchange for drinks.
Is this bribery? Did we just get bribed?
Zelfer,
just got
6,
bribed.
Menon. How about you guys?
Zephyr,
Yes.
I went to get the queen. What did I miss? I sort of look at Menon.
I almost died. I lost the fight, and honestly, if it's between me and you and Miss Menon. That tiefling fair in square one. She should have killed me, and we should have left her be. But I was not conscious.
Percy from a different room. Thank you.
Yeah.
I was not conscious, and I believe Percy and Sam won the battle on my behalf. And as per arrangements, Miss Menon is back alive. Not fully Miss Menon. I have made more arrangements to get her back. I'm a little aggravated, and I might go and kill something.
Let me know if you need help. I nod seriously to you.
Look at Miss Menon.
Menon,
Menon.
anything?
What?
You didn't want to come back, did you?
I don't think I did.
That's a fucking shame. Welcome back, baby.
He looks and goes, "It was our fault you passed, and I wanted to make it right and give you a second chance at fulfilling all the wishes you had. I meant no harm in it. I mean, not to you. I also didn't expect to have to kill as much as I did.
You killed?
Don't blame yourself, Suffer.
No. So, Miss Menon, if you wish, and he hands her the ritual dagger and gets on his knees in front of her and holds out his arms. For my sins, carve it out of my flesh.
I'm not angry.
You don't feel anything, Miss Menon.
No.
But you would be.
I know.
Why don't you take redemption?
Because I don't feel anything. The point.
It'd make me happy? He kind of looks questioningly.
That's odd.
Suffer.
Yes, Mr.
No one else
Six.
has to die. No one else has to die.
Well, that's not entirely true. I don't know what's going to take to get her back.
No one else has to die right now.
Fair.
Wrong, Percy says, killing himself.
Extra wrong, Sam says.
Trump
killing
card.
himself.
Zelfer sees everyone else killing himself, goes, when in Rome, and just kills himself.
Six goes and opens a brewery with his rat buddies and just screw humanity.
Make a new campaign, everyone's dead.
Yeah, for real.
He looks at Miss Menon.
TKO.
We're gonna get you back. And then
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna slap me.
Okay.
Do you require anything?
I don't think so.
Will you let me know if you think you do?
Sure.
Fair.
Zelfer leaves the room.
Okay.
Six will stay.
Zelfer, as you leave the room, make a perception check.
I don't wanna.
He doesn't resist.
Thank you.
He just sits outside the floor, and for the first time ever, Zelfer starts to cry.
Is it loud
don't
enough for them
see
to hear
this.
inside the room?
I have no clue, as Zelfer has never cried in...
Well, it's not a thick door. You tell me.
I'd assume it's loud enough to hear, because he has no fucking clue what he's doing.
Okay.
How do you
Uh,
cry?
One last
In
time
that
tonight.
case,
One last time, I'm going to go to Secret Seekers real quick. As you hear Zelfer begin to cry outside, for just an instant, just a brief moment, you feel a twinge of sadness. And it immediately is fleeting away. You kind of try to grasp at it back in your head, trying to pull it back, just to feel something, but it's gone. But you felt it, you think, for just a moment, but it's gone. Okay. Anything else?
I mean, hearing that, I would excuse myself from the room and say, let me know if you need anything. I'm gonna go check on Zelfer. I'll be back. And then I would just move out into the hall and essentially put my arms around him.
He's not resisting. He's just bawling like a baby.
Yeah.
Right.
Six doesn't say anything or anything. He just stays there.
Right. And as you guys comfort each other a bit, Menon sits alone in the room with her thoughts. Percival and Sam are downstairs sharing a couple of drinks. And the barkeep silently washing his glasses, acting as if nothing happened really. Kind of taking stock of all of his new toys. And
I'm surprised he's not angrier.
that's where we're going to have to wrap up for the night.
Okay.
Because I might have...
Well,
We slaughtered everyone.
You sure fucking did.